All right, welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. Everybody's on the screen. We got Pat, we got Killer, we have Biodude, we have Hit the Post. Um, Welcome. That's the lamest intro ever. We've decided to kill off the idea of an opening song. Maybe we'll do that at the end. I like Willie's song as the closer, actually.
Willie sucks.
Well, it's one of those things.
I think he was supposed to make an intro song.
He said he was going to, but he says he's going to do a lot of things and then doesn't always follow through.
That's
And for
very,
that,
very true. I wish he'd follow through in meth.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the second time I've done that, but that's because I'm trying to bring myself to the first topic, and so I had to get to the banner. And our first topic tonight is I want a nephew update from Biodude, who was our special guest.
I'm thrilled. Listen, like it's I mean, for the most part, it's all good news. But I do have breaking news for you guys. Like
breaking news.
He's pretty much like he's going to be paying rent here for another like maybe 5 months, but he's pretty much out of the house. Like he's
whoa, even better.
He gave us 2 weeks notice. It's all good though, but he's got his 2 weeks reserve thing. When he comes back, he's going to go visit his family down in Myrtle Beach, and then when he's done with that, he ships off for the real deal, like the end of his thing. But it's 9 months.
Nice.
And so, and he's really like, I said it on Twitter a few times, but the last time I was on with you guys and Highblind Mike kind of took me to school, or at least gave me a little bit different perspective on the situation.
Sure.
I really feel like he turned the corner. My nephew turned the corner. I mean, like he's not gonna be great at anything at all, but I mean, like I think he's gonna be able to take care of himself now. I really feel a lot better about it than I have in years, literally.
Oh shit! I just remembered I forgot to send out the link to my girlfriend.
So that was that news, but man, I have another story, and it coincides beautifully with the new season's case. Like, I cannot believe what happened to my mouth. I had a dental implant go bad like 10. Well, okay, I had a dental implant put in 10 years ago, and just right when COVID started, I had it go bad, and I didn't know what had happened. I didn't take care of it for a little while. I wound up thinking it was cancer or something, but I had lost like part of my jaw and stuff. So that was 2 years ago. Fast forward 2 years, I had like 4 bone grafts, and they put the stud in and everything else. And 2 weeks ago, I had the tooth put on, and it hurt. And I was like, this really
hurt.
This really hurts. And they're like, listen, once it's set, I can do some things and it'll loosen up a little bit and it'll feel good. And so they did the things. Long story short, they did the things. I said, it's still really tight. It hurts. And she was like, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a little bit. I mean, it's your teeth and you didn't have anything there for years. So, okay. So I went like 2 weeks and I was just in a lot of pain. I kept taking aspirin and Advil and mixing them and everything else. And like whatever day it was that I tweeted the picture of me in the little thing, I'm just talking on the phone to somebody, and all of a sudden, like pop, and it exploded in my mouth like this.
Holy shit!
I'm almost positive they.
Let me just say that's a clip. The exploded in my mouth as a clip. I'm gonna get that. Don't be mad.
So because what? Because it was installed too tight?
They put it backwards. I'm almost positive. I'm almost 100% positive they put it in backwards. I kept telling them it was backwards. And then I asked them, like I said, it's rubbing against my tongue wrong. And so she kind of scuffed it up to try and fix it, and it made it worse.
Sure.
My wife tells me, my wife actually switched dentists a couple years ago, but I've been going through this the whole time. Like when I started, it was like our family dentist, and he retired and sold to like some chain. And I've gone through through this whole process, I've gone through 3 different dentists. They just keep like leaving this place. I think I'm going to sue him. I really do. I mean, like, I was in so much pain, and I'm still in pain. Yeah. How? By the way, so let me tell you where we're at right now. So
wait, where's this dentist? Because I need to go to a new one, and I don't want to pick that one.
I don't want to just don't do any dentist on the Cape because I don't want to do anything until I get a hold of a lawyer. This happened Thursday, right?
Sure.
And I called them and they said we're closed, and I said you're not closed because you answered the phone. And they're like, well, they're like, well, we're going to be closed here. And I said, no, you're not. I'm on my way there. I have half of the stud still stuck in there, and the tooth and the other half is at the dentist's office. Like, and she's like, we're going on vacation, and we won't be back until Tuesday. And it doesn't even matter because you need emergency oral surgery, and we will get a hold of your oral surgeon, and I'm still waiting. And she wouldn't give me any pain meds or anything either.
That's not good. That sounds like a bad day.
Oh, you know what? I actually was going to, before I said anything else, thank Kirk. Memorial Day weekend. I think it's probably important to thank him for all he's done for us.
Sure.
Understood. So that's the nephew update. Do we have comments on the nephew update and the oral surgery update?
I need somebody to hear that story.
Well, you have to tell it.
Should I sue? Seriously, should I sue? Or am I being crazy?
Maybe talk to a lawyer and see if you have something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got something for your. Who the hell is this?
It's not Kelly Kowalski.
Well, yeah.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Oh.
That's who it is. You can't be surprised. Not Kelly Kowalski. You missed the nephew update.
Oh boy.
It's all good news, I guess. He's a good kid, apparently.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Another funny thing I didn't even realize. I forgot. I've been paying his car insurance, which is pretty fucking expensive. I had totally forgot. Like when he moved in.
Jesus Christ! Can I be your nephew?
I told him he's coming off. He's coming off like this week.
We gotta put some lipstick on this pig.
Just for no reason.
The nephew's leaving the nest.
Can I ask a question about the show? About the Kirk Van Anden show?
I guess
the Bob Seger stuff. Is that what's his face in Rhode Island? Is that his band or something? Is that what the joke was?
No, Clemmer went to see a bad cover band.
Right, but was that bad cover band? What's his faces from Bridgewater? That used to
No.
Because they were making fun of him at the Bob Seger stuff. It seemed like
well, the videos are on Twitter, and if you watch them, you'd deli.
The cover band is bad.
The guy is they're bad, and the guy is considerably smaller than Kevin from Bristol.
Oh, Kevin, I couldn't remember his name for some reason.
Yeah, it's definitely not him. I mean, most cover bands aren't very good to begin with, but it was just funny because they were pretty fucking bad. And who the fuck goes to go see a cover band anyway? I mean,
unless it's Sublime with Rome.
I guess if you don't have any kids.
I don't like Sublime to begin with, so.
Well, that's a difference you and I have. Well, that's all I'll say about that.
Sig's throwing shots from the comments.
I'm getting there. Fuck Biodude. Wow, sneakers. Freudahan is not. Oh no.
Well, can't imagine. Yeah, wow, right.
Oh wow. So yeah, this is interesting. So let's move on to the second topic, and that's the takeover of Hit the Rice Bucket by Hit the Post. It's now. Are you guys going with Post the Rice Bucket or?
Canadian Hockey League players, including members of Canada.
Why is there every episode we got a sexual assault
junior team
segment?
Oh fuck! Carolina just scored shorthanded.
Good. Don't say fuck. That's good. Fuck you, Pat.
Fuck you.
I gotta make a tweet right now.
Well, I guess I'll just have to be the outlet.
Bruins are out, Pat, just to remind you.
Go fucking suck your dick. You haven't fucking seen the Ducks in the playoffs in how many years?
Parker, you fucking dropped his nuts in your mom's mouth, you fucking homo.
We last did this on
Monday.
Today's Thursday, Monday. So What's today now? I lost track of
It's
days.
Thursday.
Okay. So I wanted to talk. Shut up, dude.
Losers, GVE, what the hell, Meet in the Minds. You got BA's fat and dead. John's fucking thinks he's a band manager. Willie's gone. Jay's a piece of shit. Fucking time to end it.
So I would say the first episode of Hit the Rice Bucket with Hit the Post as their producer was 1,000 times more interesting. I think you guys tripled your viewership in the first week. I love the show with you producing, and I like the clips, the aspect, and the boys stay on topic. And Sneaks is always good for a couple of really good clips. I still have to find a reason to play the one that he did about Gay Al.
It actually felt like a real show to hit the post rather than Willie.
Will's a cancer to everything he touches.
Yeah, so we tried with Willie, but I don't know.
I thought it would have worked out if he was another voice on the show, another contributor to the show, not the producer. But then he no showed you, so I guess he's out.
Yeah, I would assume he'll probably be. Maybe he's gonna do that. He's gonna come and go. He'll probably be on some shows, and then some shows he's just not gonna be around.
He does come into the world and out of the world.
Yeah, every time he gets a paycheck, he goes missing for a while.
Yeah,
I mean that's classic addict behavior.
Yeah.
So do we have any other comments besides mine on Hit the Rice Post? Post the Rice Bucket.
You cutting them clips at the post, so Sneaks will be happy on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I think at the very least you should have every goal, right?
Yeah, and if there's any type of controversial call or obviously you know.
The hardest part is the Calgary disallowed goal.
Well, obviously, yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I shared in that chat, I found that one Blues fan. He says, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" In the stands, they got it right on him.
Funny. That's such a kick in the dick losing a game like that, especially in an elimination game like that. You're done. Oh boy, that's such a kick in the dick.
Yeah,
100%.
I was laughing so hard when I saw that. I was laughing so hard. I fucked the Blues.
Marchand's on for 6 months. Hey, that's good for
the so they're not going to start
the off season. He had to get his hips done.
Yeah, well, in 6 months, the season will be started by then. So they're going to start the season with no fucking Marchand. Bergeron, we don't know what the fuck he's doing. So we have no fucking first lines. Not good.
Rebuild.
You're going to have to suit up, Pat. Jump on the ice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe Sneaks. Sneaks has been working out just for this moment.
So that's our Hit the Rice Bucket moment, which is, by the way, the top GVE sports show by far.
It's fucking the top GVE show because Meeting in the Minds sucks.
Hey, I'd like to think this show was in that conversation.
Yeah, I like this show.
Oh, yeah, this show. Well, this show's number 2.
I mean, we've been called number 2 before.
Yeah. Just solid number 2. So nice, solid
Speaking of solid number 2s, we're going to transition here professionally right into Speaker Guy Stories with Pat. Because that's the solid.
So, yeah, because Timothy got pitched. It was Timothy, right? Jonesy got pitched.
Yeah.
Jonesy got pitched the other day, so that's why we're kind of mentioning it now. So I figure I'll tell a story from when I went out to California. Me and Bill McNeil got sent out to Costa Mesa to sell some speakers. And I met the second funniest and my second favorite speaker guy out there. It's this fucking French-Canadian kid called Julien, who was one of the craziest motherfuckers. He loved fucking spliffs. So I'd be rolling a joint. He'd come over with one of his parliaments and be like, "Hey, man, do you mind if I put a little tobacco in there? Just a little bit, man." I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, whatever." And he'd fucking just do that. We always play fucking... what was that NHL? I don't know. It was one of those NHL games. It wasn't like NHL 07 or whatever. It was like NHL Hits or something like that. But
Hits.
I don't even know if it was even. It might have been that, but it was PS2, and we would play it. And he would play it all the time. I had never played it before, so he beat me all the time. And every time he would win, he'd go, "Hey man, do you want revenge?" I'm like, what? But when we went out and sold speakers, he'd go out and say he would see a couple of women. He'd fucking roll in the window and be like, "Hey mom, you want some speakers?" I'm like, dude, why are you calling them mom? He goes, what the? You know, there's not what you call the women. You call them mom. I'm like, you call your mom mom. You don't call them mom. You don't even know if they have kids. Hey, man, he would still just do it. Hey, mom. And then one day when we were out, we were at this. I'm trying to remember exactly where we were. I'm pretty sure it was like some shopping center, and he pitched this friggin' big. He pitched this big black dude, and you know, he's like, "Hey man, you want some speakers?" And so
it's the nicest yell cell we've ever seen, Sneaks.
So friggin', we pitch him, and he's interested, and we seem like we make the deal. But then he starts like getting weird, and he like gets on his phone and he starts talking to someone. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm with someone from Boston and someone from Montreal." I think if I remember correctly, he was saying he was some sort of like law enforcement. So he asked for our IDs. So that's how he knew I was from Boston and how he knew he was from Montreal. And then like in a split second, Julian just goes, "Man, let's go get the shit. Because we had already put the stuff in his car to make like the quick deal, because that's what you would do. You would fucking put the shit in the guy's car just to fucking, you try to do it just to get it as quickly as you can. And all of a sudden,
how much could you make in a week if you were hustling?
It all depends, really. I mean, there was weeks where I was making, you know, pretty good money back then. It was like 2003. But then there was some weeks you weren't making shit. So that's why it was only the temporary thing. I only did it for a couple months, but it was fun at the time. But going back to that, you know, he freaking was just like, "Hey man, let's go. We got to get this shit, get it." So we grabbed the speakers, and the guy's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna buy the speakers." And Julian was like, "Nah, man, we're all set. We got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here." We throw the speakers back in there, and he drives off, and he goes, "Man, he was going to rob us. Did you not feel that, man? He was going to rob us." And I was like, "Dude, what are you talking? I have no fucking idea." He's like, "Yeah, man, fuck that shit. I'm not dealing with that shit." It was just such like a weird, bizarre scene. Like, but Bill McNeil, he hung out with him too, and friggin' I left California before Bill McNeil. So the day Bill McNeil was leaving, he told me he needed a ride to the airport, and no one was kind of helping him out. So the guy who was kind of like the house leader took Julian into his bedroom, and I guess he gave him a couple lines of coke and fucking blew him. And he came in, he's like, "Hey man, I'm going to bring you to the airport tomorrow in the cop car," because we had a car that was like kind of like a D-Tech looking kind of car. So, but he was a funny motherfucker, and it was fun doing coke with that kid at the times when I was doing it. And he would
what were you doing out in California?
Selling the speakers.
Oh, really? Oh, you were. They sent you out there to sell the speakers.
Yeah. The guy who had he was from Kennebunkport, but the office was in Seabrook. He just asked me and Bill McNeil one day. He was like, "Hey man, you guys want to go to California?" We're like, "Don't fucking twist my arm. Let's fucking go." They paid for our flights there and back. Kind of lived at like a beach house. We lived in a hotel for a couple of weeks, and then we lived in the beach house for the rest of the week. Oh yeah, that's right. When he would pitch someone, he would go, "Are you a cop, man? I am not a cop, but are you a cop?" It was so fucking funny. He was just, and then one time me and him were driving around, and we were so fucking baked. I was trying to pull into like a parking lot. I sideswiped a parked car, and I was like, he was like, "Hey man, you got to pull over, and we have to go leave him a note or find out who." I was like, "No, fuck that shit, man," because I'm like, I'm not gonna be here fucking that long. You know, I'll be here for like a month and a half. I don't give a fuck. And he was like,
"A month, Pat's gonna get a subpoena about a fucking car accident in California."
I didn't get shit. And fucking, he's like, "Hey man, you cannot flee out. We cannot do that." See, I knew Bill McNeil was gonna remember shit that I didn't remember. He would see Julian loved to get the fucking whores, so he'd be like, $20, man. We go over to the harbor, we get our dick sucked. He fucking loved getting fucking whores. It was such a fucking wild scene. And this kid fucking Doogie, he was out there too. He was the biggest fucking dirtbag. I would not be surprised if that kid was fucking dead. I'd be surprised if he was alive. That guy was such a fucking dirtbag. He was fucking raw fucking prostitutes. Fucking just a fucking huge fucking dirtbag. A lot of the guys in that house were dirtbags, but a lot of them
fucking loser.
Sorry.
That's the speaker guy story for this week.
Speaker guy story for this week. Let's see. I gotta.
Yeah, I don't remember any stories about this, so I don't know why Jay was so adamant that you had told them before.
He's brought it up before. I don't know if he's told full length stories.
I brought up the basic the basic, what I did, what the deal was, how you pitch the people, shit like that. But individual like crazy ass fucking stories, because there's a good amount of them. Yeah, that fucking guy. What was his name again? There was this one guy. He was fucking weird as fuck. He would talk with not Doogie. No, this was back home. I forget what his name was. No, he would be like, "You want a home theater?" That's exactly how he would say it. And he would when he would scream it out almost like he would be crying. So I'm like in the passenger seat laughing my ass off and it's like that's killing the deal, because then it's like, it's Sketchball City. You gotta fucking, you gotta try to be a little fucking, professional about it when the guy's laughing his ass off because the kid's fucking screaming. And then if he thought you he would be weird. He'd be like, "Hey, you fucked my deal up. You fucked that deal up by doing that. You know that, right? You have to worry about this guy's like shanking you or some shit." But when Rangers just scored. So yeah, I went out with him one time, and he's just like, "You want a home theater?" Like screaming it. And then later on, we smoked a joint together. And then, like, right after we smoked a joint, he'd be like, "That joint fucked you up, right? Yeah. You fucked up for that joint?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, good. Yeah. Like, I would be nervous around the fucking guy, because it's like, I think he did time too. And what's the biker bar in Hampton next to Christie's?
I don't know.
Bill, what is it? He fucking started a fight there one night. Fucking, then it's like you don't at the fucking biker bar. You don't fuck around in those fucking, especially in Hampton too. Fucking all the fucking sketchballs go there, and he literally went in there and started a fucking fight. He was fucking crazy. He's another one. I'd be surprised if he was alive. Reggie was a fucking dirtbag. Every time you work with Reggie, he'd be like, "All right, drop me off at the bar because I'll work my magic there. You go drive around." Oh, Wally's. That's right. Yeah, Wally's. He fucking went to Wally's. And anyone who knows fucking Wally's knows that fucking fights happen there all the fucking time and all this shit. And you just don't fuck around there. And this kid fucking didn't give a fuck. And he started a fight. And I think a couple other guys had to go down and help him out, because all those hotels behind Boardwalk and shit, that's where they would all stay, because during the wintertime you get rooms there for like a fucking $100 a week. So it would be perfect for those guys just to hang out there. So I was hanging out there in the wintertime. We'd go after we would work our job or whatever, we'd go over and smoke weed and shit. If guys had the fucking coke, they'd bring the coke out and shit. Guys would get mad at the other guy because he had coke, so he'd have to like trade him a speaker, and it would only be for like a little bit of coke, but he needed the coke so bad that, because you go out with a set of speakers on your own time and make whatever, if you found someone good, sell them for $600. That's $600.
Yeah.
So, and he literally traded a fucking set of speakers for a gram of coke because he needed it that fucking bad. And he fucking was so pissed the next day. He goes, "That motherfucker, he knew I wanted it, and he didn't tell me. He didn't have to tell me that he had that. It was so fucking funny. Just fucking cokeheads, fucking guys with fucking stripper fucking girlfriends who worked at Tens in Salisbury. Fucking all types of fucking That's right. And that guy, we called him Big B. He was this big fat motherfucker, and he had the fucking whore fucking girlfriend who worked at fucking the strip club with the big fake fucking titties. He had this big dumb like fucking pork pie hat, and so I remember one time I walked into one of the hotel rooms, and he was just sitting there with no shirt on and that dumb fucking hat on, and I was like, "You're fucking, can you put a shirt on, dude? Like, you're fucking making me fucking uncomfortable."
Blink, post, blink.
I'm blinking. I'm listening.
You're okay.
I saw him.
That's right. Her name was Candy too, of all the fucking names. Plus, it was a stripper. I don't remember that kid. But yeah, that kid that guy he was like fucking shaking the walls the next day because he had fucking regret. The coke was gone and now his speaker was gone. He was fucking so bullshit. So fucking funny.
We got a request for a Biodude update.
How we doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm doing good. What have you guys been listening to the show KMS? I mean,
of course.
Sure.
You bet.
So what's going on? Like I don't understand. I don't what's up with Clemmer? And I mean, obviously he's going out to Chicago at the end of June.
No, he's gonna go to New York because of the new Barstool Idol or whatever.
Yeah, he stole BA's spot on Barstool Idol.
Okay, that's what's going on.
Could you see BA on Barstool Idol? Wouldn't that be great? It'd probably go something like,
fuck, eh? What were we saying?
Where is he? I tweeted that out like 3-4 days ago. He seemed to have disappeared.
He's at a wedding.
He's around.
He's in rehab.
He should be.
He's in the same rehab Killer was in like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But his second weekend in a row at that rehab.
You missed the update. Clearly you missed it. I spoke about my nephew and my mouth.
Oh, there's more comments. I'm just having.
Do those two things ever go together?
No. No.
Your thoughts.
Where's the basket of bribes?
What kid?
I want to apologize. That update. Everything the reaction. BA was on Monday. He was in the chat today. He told us he had a wedding to go to, which we all know is code for rehab.
BA's had a bad case of the Mondays.
So I want to move on to another thing that's going to be it has to be group participation.
Oh, Ryan Mingus, that's right.
So this is weed injuries. So I'll start with one. There was one time I was smoking a joint by myself and I coughed so hard that I threw a muscle in my back and it hurt for like 3 weeks. Nothing crazy, but it hurt. And it was just simple, just fucking coughing from smoking a joint.
My favorite thing I think my favorite thing I ever did high was I just had to get gas. And I stopped at the gas station. I went inside and I'd driven by that gas station like probably a million times. And I never stopped. And I went inside and it turned out it was a head shop. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And started chatting with the guy about all the like paraphernalia and everything. I went back to the car, started the car and drove off and like the thing was still in it and like it ripped it right out of the.
So you drove off with the nozzle in your car?
The gas.
I've never seen a guy do that. I've seen women do that. I've worked in multiple gas stations.
Well, I was engrossed talking to the guy, and I was high as a kite. Like, not a good combination.
What about you, Coach? Do you have any interesting weed injuries?
No, I don't think I've ever hurt myself like smoking or while stoned. Like probably just burnt my finger or something like that.
Well, that's boring.
I haven't hurt myself.
I'm sure not fucking. I'm sure High Blind Mike has a story.
I was high as a kite when my tooth exploded yesterday, Thursday.
That counts. That counts. High Blind Mike don't want to talk. Kelly, you got any weed injuries?
No.
What's the question?
I'm a young man in the weed game still, so I'm safe.
I'm wondering if you have any interesting weed injuries.
Like weed hurt me?
Like, have you hurt yourself while high?
Hurt myself while high?
Yes.
Because of the weed,
really
or just I just happen to be high?
Both.
I don't know. I mean, sure. This question, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's get to the crux of the argument. We have
prepared
somebody
for this
here
one.
who hurt themselves at work, but
I heard Pat gets violent when he's on the weed.
I get violent?
Yeah.
That's not true at all.
Start pushing people downstairs.
Never pushed anyone down the stairs. I don't know where you got your information from. I'm not fucking happy drunk too.
Somebody by the name of Manuel has fed me some false information.
Yeah, he's the most
nobody more reliable. Guy walked 88 miles.
Exactly. Yeah, very fucking reliable source you got there. Saying he's fucking probably pushed fucking broads down the stairs, not me. Did New York just score again?
Apparently.
Yeah, 2-0.
Pat is easily distracted by hockey. Breaking.
I have a buddy who
Advantage, yeah, 2-0. I think. Yeah,
I was working with them. It was in Detroit. They were all these millwrights, and they drove around in campers. We would automate these warehouses, and we were all sitting around after work out at the campsite, and he started eating these Chinese sausage links, and like he must have ate like 3 of them. And I said, dude, those are raw. I don't know.
Oh, it's disgusting.
He
stopped throwing up immediately.
Oh yeah. Almost instantly, like it was all red, like really, really red.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I smoke, like I hurt my back at work, or I hurt my side at work, and now when I smoke, fucking, it hurts really bad when I cough. So it sucks to smoke, which is really, really awful.
You think it's because of your age?
What's that?
Maybe it's because you're getting older.
That's very possible as well. And I've worked very labor inducive jobs, basically intensive. Should be in intensive care. So we'll see. Eventually, I'll go to the hospital and get it checked out. We'll see what it is. Maybe I can go see Dr. Summeroff.
People are saying that you're waiting until you're working to get hurt.
No, it happened at work.
He works through the pain. He's not one of these.
I have to work through the pain. My fucking company's got like 3 fucking guys.
People are saying you're using the mayhem method.
No, I'm not using the mayhem method.
Nope.
That is
not even any explanation or anything. Just nope.
Nope. Not at all.
Are you using the Doctor of Mayhem for his
Can he
herbal remedies?
Currently, I will be going to the walk-in clinic eventually, because if it is, he's such a dickhead. I don't know. It might be a fucking hernia, and those don't go away. So you got to fucking get that looked at. So, but I remember I was smoking flower. This was before I was even dabbing. One time I was coughing so like hard. Like it made my head like I was like, oh fuck, did I crack my fucking brain stem? Because it was just very like it was like the most intense headache I ever had from coughing. Like, and then I saw a couple of flashes when it happened and shit, and it was just very weird. I was like, fuck, man, I hope this doesn't fucking happen when I smoke now. But
that was a mini stroke. It was probably something you ate.
Dude, it could have been. Holy fuck! Like, so that could be another. But other than that, no, I'm usually pretty safe when I smoke my weed. Yeah, he has to switch around to different shticks when he knows. At least he knows when they run his course, but then he goes to the next one.
So let's move on to the next one. The next item up for bids is Too Many Plants, I called it. It's scrolling around the bottom of the screen. So I'm going to play a couple of videos. We're all going to take a look. First, it'll be Pat's plants, and then a couple of different videos of different stages of mine. Plants. That's weed plants. They're going outside. Some of them are staying inside. They're going to get smoked. And yeah.
So how many are you going to put in that flower bed? 3?
I'm going to put 3 in there, and I'm going to have 2 more. I'm going to go shopping for a couple of big pots tomorrow. I want
how big?
I don't know, probably only 5 gallon, but they're going to be up on my deck.
When do you
Do
get
10.
them outside? Or and do
I
you,
might do
you
10.
bring 'em in and
Do
out?
10.
Or,
Come on,
What
dude.
was
Do
that
10.
I know. Do 10. Do 10. Yeah. Maybe
So
15.
why do 10, Pat?
They get
Because
bigger.
the more, the bigger the pot, the more the root mass can grow. So the bigger the
Bigger
yield.
plant.
Yep, bigger
Yes.
yield.
Ooh.
So
Well,
then when the
fuck,
window,
that's 20 gallons.
Yeah, I mean, then obviously it comes to a point where it comes to be too big, and I think he's also trying to be a little stealth about it.
yeah, I'm not trying to advertise, especially if they're not in the ground where people could just walk up and grab them.
Ah, I see.
No, I like to lay and relax on the couch. I'm no doghouse. I'm never in the doghouse.
Yeah, Adolf's never in the doghouse.
It's not my name.
did you see that picture of that guy that looked like Carano?
Yeah, it looked just like him.
It looks just like him. Like Hitler Carano.
that was actually a great picture. I love that.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean that's just common. If you've been growing, it's just common knowledge. Obviously, if you have a bigger space, more room for the roots to grow, that's directly proportionate to what your yield will be.
So what if you use a small, like 2-gallon container and you grow it on your parents' roof?
Well,
it's not going to be as big.
You can do that. It's not going to be as big. When you try to transplant it, sometimes, when you transplant it, you're usually supposed to take the whole thing out of what you're using in the container. You're not supposed to just grab it by the base and violently rip it out. That usually doesn't work very well.
I think I have an example.
Thankfully, weed plants are very resilient and they can handle stuff like that, but that also can affect the yield as well, obviously, because it needs time to recover from the transplant. Even if you do it normally, it still needs time to recover from that transplant. But if you do it like certain people try to do it, that's gonna make it more time for it to recover.
What do you use for your soil? Like, what do you buy? What do you mix, or do you mix it up? The soil.
I don't mix it up. You just get you can get whatever you want. I mean, you can get really whatever you want. You try not to get anything that has too much shit in it, because unless you use and I let Chris know, the newts that I use indoor, it's called crop salt, and they came out with an outdoor nutrient where it's got a feeding chart, so it says how many grams to use for what size container you're using. You just sprinkle that either on the top, or you kind of do it in the middle. You can there's 3 different ways you can feed it, either by sprinkling on the top, kind of sprinkling it in the middle and adding some soil, or mixing it with the soil that you're using.
You guys don't know anything about miracle berries, do you?
What's miracle berries?
The satchel is my man purse. And miracle berries, I have this thing. I've had this plant. I've been growing this thing now for about 12 years, right? And it's finally budding. And it's going to give me these things called miracle berries. And if you chew them, after you chew them, anything that you eat, you can't taste bitterness. So
why is that a miracle? That sounds like a terrible thing.
12
No,
years.
you can't taste bitterness. So you can eat a lemon and it tastes like lemonade, or it tastes like lemonade.
I get it.
Yeah.
So it kind of retards your sense of taste.
That's exactly what it is. Well, no. Because you taste everything sweet. I mean, like everything you taste, what it does is
but you don't taste the same way you did.
But anyway,
your taste buds are slightly retarded. It's kind of causing.
Well, there's shenanigans. Well, boy, I don't like my voice.
Hold on,
Drink that can get you everywhere. Ask Chris Clemmer.
I got raspberries and blueberries outside, and a bunch of other stuff that I'll be using the crop salt on it too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because it works for everything. So it's not just specified just for weed plants.
I was disappointed to see the crop salt outdoor granules only come in that 5-pound bag.
But that's all you're really going to need.
I'm afraid I'm not going to need that much.
Oh, that's what your concern is. But that's fine because, obviously.
Use it next year.
Yeah, you're going to use it next year. I mean, you use soil inside anyway, so you can use that inside too if you want to.
Yeah, figure it out, Methuen.
I'm trying. Sorry, Holbrook.
But yeah, this is kind of a game changer to be able to do that, because that was the hardest thing. The most time consuming thing last year was feeding the plants, mixing up the nutrients, doing all that stuff. I didn't have a very good process of doing it. I had to kind of do what I had, and it was very, very time consuming. But with this, supposedly it says it feeds for 180 days, which would be, pretty much almost throughout the entire grow. I'm sure I would have to add a little bit here and there, because, that's probably 180 days if you're using like a special watering system and all that shit. And then, so I'll just, fuck.
He was too lazy to grow plants. He had a plant finished last year. I didn't say it finished well, but it finished.
So I'll probably in a couple weeks, because when you first put them in the soil will have enough stuff to keep them going for a little bit. So you don't want to overdo it and burn them. So I'll let that.
Do you prefer like a strain, and also not just a strain, but whether it's sativa or indica?
No, it doesn't matter to me. What I'm basically looking for now is strains that really produce a lot of hash. Yeah. Like high yield hash is the main thing, because that's what I mainly I dab. I don't usually use flour that often.
What do you use the hash? Do you do the bag hash or the CO2?
No, I don't use CO. I don't want to blow up my house, so I use ice water. So I make ice water hash. So we have a couple of I think they're 20-gallon trash barrels, and we got the big 20-gallon they call them bubble bags. So, and then we have the little the prep work bags, and that's what you put the bud in, the frozen, because you freeze it. You don't have to always freeze it, but if you want to make live, that's what live means, is you freeze the product at harvest
before it can degrade. Correct.
Well, it just preserves the natural terpenes that are within the plant. You can still keep those terpenes, but you're going to get a different taste. You're going to you're going to get different.
You have to smoke that really quick, like because it's funny.
Half dozen though. You want to make sure you keep it refrigerated. At some, you don't want to like put it in the freezer. I mean, you can put it in the freezer, but I have a little mini fridge right here. You can get something called a terp cooler. It's like $300, but it's got humidity sensor, temperature sensor. It's got a lock and alarm, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool.
I get the feeling like you guys don't like to talk about like the recreational and medical like stuff. That's a feeling I got. But that place that you sent me to,
I usually am doing cocaine on here.
About
anything.
Yeah, the concentrate.
You're doing what?
The prices on the concentrates up there is amazing, just amazing.
Little China White.
So basically, I freeze my bud when I cut it down. I put it right in my deep freezer, and then we take it after a couple of days. We put it in the bag. It's like a 220 U bag. I don't really want to get into all that shit right now, because it's just,
you don't want to go too deep.
I don't want to go too deep, but basically we put it in the bags, and then we put it in the barrel. We fill it up with water, put a little ice in there, and we take a paddle and we beat the shit out of it for about 5 to 7 minutes for the first time. And then we dump the barrel of the water and the ice into another barrel that's got the bags in them, and the bags filter out the bad stuff. And then you go to, there's different sizes. There's, like I said, there's 220 in the first bag. The lower the number, the better the hash. So, when you get up to like the 70 bag, that's when you scoop that out, put it in the freeze dry it, and then press it. And that's how you get live resin.
Yeah, and like so, an ounce. How out of an ounce of flour, how much would you get out of that?
Oh, you're not gonna get a lot, because that's why you got so many plants. That's why you got to look for strains that can really produce hash, because there's some strains that you're only going to get like say 1%.
Yeah.
So that's not that much. So you got to wash a shit ton of product to get any type of good, return off of that.
I don't know how they do it. I keep doing the math. Like there's a couple places I frequent. I've got it as low as like 2 cents a milligram, which is, I don't know, like I guess they trade. I don't know, man. It's crazy how hard it seems to make the concentrates, yet how inexpensive they seem to be.
Well,
I
it's
don't know
inexpensive. Yeah,
I don't know
go
if it's all that inexpensive. If you go to the right places and you have, you can get them cheaper, but it's anyone I talk to that goes into a recreational says, "Oh my God, it's so expensive," especially in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
fair
And then
enough.
you
Like you
look at
really
what
do
you're
have to
actually
look.
getting.
I mean, it's tough, but like once you find, there's a couple places. There's a place in Brockton, and there's a place in Plymouth that like, I mean, like especially the place in Brockton is recreational. It's like Green Harbor or something, and like they're amazing. The prices are crazy.
So
Here, I'll tell you what it is. It's like, so they have right now for the concentrates, for like the cartridges, they have 4 cartridges, recreational side for $26 each cartridge. So
they probably distill it though, right?
yes.
And it's a full gram or it's a half a gram?
No, it's they're half grams. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah. So yeah, but still, I still think that price is, for the recreational side too. You just don't see it. I don't know whether they make money off of that.
Press let HBM back in, if you can.
I didn't even notice he was out. Oh, it's Patrick. Toasty Patrick.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Who booted me?
I don't know.
Bio guy booted you.
I mean, he isn't here the whole time.
Fucking horseshit cunts. Fuck.
But I mean, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. In most opinions, it's the best. It's the best type of concentrate. It's the most pure. It doesn't have CO2 and it doesn't have, all that other bullshit. It's just water. It's ice water. So
Yo, Biodude, I live like a mile away from Greenheart.
I think this is gonna sound weird, but I think about you almost every time I'm drive down through there.
you were correct. It sounded weird, but like right where you're at, that's where I met Buddy at that Family Dollar that time. I gave him.
Yeah,
weed.
I remember. I know what you're talking about. I remember that. That was
don't
like
get-
on 420 a couple years ago.
I don't know, but Jennifer Faye, her body's laying like 2 blocks away.
It's under the swing set, right?
I don't know. That's rumor has it.
Biodude, would you wear High Blind Mike's face?
What?
He'd wear his skin as a suit.
I think so.
And if you do see dabs that are cheap, be known that it's probably CRC, which is, it's basically like they take really shit stuff and make it look pretty. So
Like McDonald's.
yeah, pretty much.
I prefer CCR.
I bet you do.
Great band.
You're all right.
So I want to move on to Killer's topic that he brought up. He wanted me to bring a video of because he wanted to comment on it. There's a couple he wanted, but this is the first one I'm going to play. If I could just share my screen real quick. Give me 1 second.
This is about race relations.
We're going to have about 3 minutes of the
one.
best fight you've seen.
You ain't gonna kill an Arab, is you? I kill anybody in my fucking past. I will kill anybody in my fucking past. Who the fuck you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Our greatest strength.
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, wait. It gets
Oh
worse.
shit, bro! I ain't telling you I got the fucking camera in here, bro.
Hi, Blind Mike. You haven't seen this?
No.
No, it's the best.
Been making the rounds throughout all the chats. A lot of butt cheek in this video. Be prepared. Thud, thud, thud.
Is it Checkers? Where is it? Is it like a local place?
No, this is the sign says Coney Island, so I was assuming you're
I'm
right.
keeping my pass, dog. Shots! They tried to get a dog a pass, bro.
He's got to throw some knees there. He's got to throw some knees.
This guy's a tank.
Don't play with me. I swear to God. I'm gonna tell you all right, though.
I'm on the table.
Oh, this guy's getting all the angles. He's standing on the table.
Oh,
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah. You see what I'm doing? I'm just over here chilling.
You know what time it is, right?
Yeah, he's had enough now.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
What's up, G, baby?
Oh, damn, the ambulance out there at least.
Oh, God.
Boy, stabbed him in his mouth with that bitch.
Slow motion swings too. He checked him into the boards.
You see, this guy can't fight. He's literally his benefit is being like he's big. That's all he is.
Watch out, give me that. Just in case.
He just weighs more.
Don't touch my girl.
The best part's
Don't
coming
mess
up.
up my heart.
This is in Detroit.
I don't want.
This is the best part. Yeah.
Oh, is that the place?
Look at those titties.
Place that there's two places.
It's like, oh, look at this.
Do those dogs there.
This kid's going to bed. He's going to bed now.
Oh,
Hey, don't be on the camera real quick.
Right there, he probably goes his hand right there.
Don't be
Yeah.
on camera like this, though.
Black people are the worst.
Ain't no police. Ain't no police.
Boom.
It's a European uppercut.
It's like a WWE fight. Like they're just waiting for someone's like momentum to take over and win the belt.
Big guy is gassed.
If there was anybody that could punch here, this would be amazing.
Look at how wobbly the other guy is. Look at
Yeah, he's just out of breath.
I love how honorable it is that everybody just stops at a certain point.
It's like,
That's
right,
the end
we
of the
agree
video.
that
That
was
was awesome.
right now, right?
I assume that's got to be a Waffle House, right?
No, that's
No,
like a
hot
hustler
dog place.
That's some Coney Island.
Oh,
It's like a diner.
Yeah, it's a diner. It's like some pizza place or something where the
Oh.
they
They look like a
go.
place.
They do the hot dogs.
Yeah.
I definitely was assuming it was chicken and waffles.
Probably like lake trout or something.
So that was an interesting fight, don't you think?
That was great.
I enjoyed it.
Fun stuff. Nice and long. You like the fight videos to be at least a couple minutes. You don't want them to be like some 45-second bullshit. You want it to be at least fun.
I mean, if it was either one of those two guys one-on-one with the big guy, it's over. That big guy would have killed him.
Yeah.
They couldn't hurt him. He must have been on fucking crystal meth or something.
Everybody really stayed out of the way in that fight.
Breaking news. BA at 8:44 p.m. The bag is secured.
Yes.
Not surprised to hear that. Not surprised at all.
We're gonna get some videos tonight, boys.
I wish they would come around 9:40.
Fuck, the what were we saying?
You get Monday off.
Oh Christ!
So, do we want to move into the second video that Killer wants to talk about?
Yeah. This is the second part of race relations.
All right, let me get there. We'll throw that on real quick.
I'm trying to get us a new demographic.
There we go.
That's a good idea. We appreciate you for that reason. All right, and then I hit play.
Yeah, we do have to work Monday. You're at Sneaks.
Jason, just looking at the picture, he looks like a runaway slave, a big buck that has been broken that ran off with Miss Millie. Like I can just hear her saying, "Oh, come here, Ricky, you big black buck. Come give me some of that Mandingo loving. Oh my God, that gorilla loving, I just loves it."
This is doing
it is. I know it does.
It sounds so big.
Now, these are the views of this woman are not the views of It's 420 somewhere.
Increase intimacy. I don't know about other women, but there is no way I would let a punk male put me in the buck. You would not.
Put me in the buck.
This is crazy to me, Jason, and it's wrong on so many levels. Even when he talks
Jason
about
Whitlock looks good. At least he's
astrology.
losing weight.
First of all, your astrological
I
chart
would like
is
to have kids
based
with this
on your
woman because we would breed
birthday,
a good
the
basketball player.
time of birth,
Yeah.
and your location. Changing your name is not going to change any type of imbalance in your chart. What it's doing is you are appeasing this woman, you are bending to her will, and eventually she's not going to respect you. I think that women, we tend to test men, not intentionally, but we
Fuck
do it
you,
to
not
see how much
intentionally.
of a provider you are, how much of a protector you're going to be, how much will you
She probably just wants to
stand
get
up
high.
to us and put your foot down. He's thinking that he's winning brownie points by bending over and being the female in the
Bending
relationship.
over and being the
She's
female.
gonna walk in
How does
one
she know
day
that?
into the room. He's gonna
I
be
don't know,
the
it's
only one
amazing.
in there, and she's gonna be like, "Did you poop?" Because when you stop liking someone, when you stop having respect for them, they just start to smell like poop to you. They don't like, you don't like anything about them
That explains why
anymore.
my
And
wife asked me
that's what
that.
he is setting himself up for. That is why our wedding vows tell the man to love and cherish and adore the woman. The woman is, the vow is to respect and obey. Respect equals love to men. So
This is the
there's
wildest
not going to
video.
be
This
any
is way
respect,
wilder than
and
the fight.
eventually she's not going to even like him
Feminists should
anymore.
be hating this woman.
This is
It's
so
2022.
sad to me.
She's
So
saying women
sad.
need to depend on men. Women can't do anything on their own, is what she's saying. That's
I don't know. That was just insane. And that's a pretty rough week coming off the anniversary of George Floyd's death.
I think I
Yeah.
see her view.
I imagine you would see her view.
People
Does
forget
your wife,
Ricky Williams was the man.
Ricky Williams made weed cool before it was cool.
Ricky
not
Williams
Williams.
was like,
He-
he offered
he's
him millions.
Eric,
He was like, I'm good.
What is it? Eric what? What's the last name again? I forget.
Eric?
So that story is because Ricky Williams took his wife's last name and changed his name to Eric.
Yeah, well, he's going by Eric, which is his actual real name, Morona or something.
What's the last name that he's changing it to?
He's changing from Williams to Morona.
That's a good choice. Williams is kind of plain. Not to mention, like, maybe she's got that box where it's worth it.
It is a white name.
Like if she's the breadwinner. I mean, he quit, right? He didn't. He left his career to smoke weed and be a physical therapist. What?
Jeez.
Why are you talking about his testicles? That's not right. This is a strange topic. This is not where I thought this was going to go.
Williams is a dynasty last name. What are you talking about?
Ricky Williams used to tear up the Patriots when he was on the Dolphins.
He, if you read the article, Ricky Williams explains the reason why the last name change is not a big deal because it's not his grandmother wasn't his dad. His grandfather wasn't his dad's father. It was like the mom's second husband. So Williams was never never really been his last name.
Are you implying he didn't know who his dad was?
Last name, actually.
No, I'm implying he didn't know who his granddad was.
Yeah, and he just probably doesn't care,
And I'm not implying it. He said it in the article that's attached to that video, or that came up in the search after that video, I should say.
Not implying.
She kind of went nuts over something that really isn't that big a deal.
Not that big a deal that he took her name. I agree. It's not that big a deal. What do we care?
I would do it if the last
they
name was good. Like if it was Brady or something, you'd jump on that.
I'd do it if I didn't have to work. Like if she.
We gotta put some lipstick on this pig.
So yeah, lipstick on that pig.
Or do we need to reset?
That black woman's terrifying and hot at the same time.
Would you change your name if your name was Ben Laden?
No, I doubled down.
It might be.
Doubled down.
Pat never changed his from Hitler.
Fair.
I
think naming his son Adolf was a wild move. But...
Naming my son what?
Adolf Jr.
Old AJ over there.
That's not his name.
AJ Adolf Jr. Pretty good. So did Pat want to reset? Is that what you said?
I just figured it was time.
It's top of the hour.
Okay, we can do that. Let's get to the top. So we started with a nephew update. You want to recap your nephew update, Biodude? Everything's good?
Things are good. Highline Mike gave me new perspective last time I was on, and then, like I said, if anybody missed it, He's almost out. Like he's gonna do.
He's coming out of the closet.
No, he's
Did
coming
you
out of
just
the
out him?
house. The whole house.
Oh.
I heard he's moving in with Simon.
Simon's a friend.
Simon's a friend of the show.
Oh yeah, he'll be perfect.
He's an every 2 or 3 week contributor to the show.
He said more than Biodude, who just ditches us.
I've enjoyed having Biodude on for his.
I love coming on.
Is this your third appearance or fourth? I don't remember.
I'm so sad that I missed it the last 2 times.
Either or.
My life is crazy right now. Busy.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
The tooth thing. Ugh.
Yeah, he had a tooth explode in his mouth.
Not for nothing. This has been Pat's most engaged episode of this show since it started.
Jesus, skull and crossbone emoji.
And I think it's because we have Hit the Post, who has not been engaging at all.
I'm just taking it all in. I'm listening.
All right.
Yeah, Hit the Post is killing it. What are you
you're much
talking
more
about?
into it, but that's okay.
I want to know more about the tooth. So did the implant-supported crown just explode? Were you eating?
It like popped. No. So it like popped, and the pressure, the pressure for like 2 weeks has been just like ridiculous, and so it just sort of felt like an explosion and stuff. It just popped, and then it was sort of wiggling there, like, and I wasn't gonna touch it, and I just like
when it exploded, like, was it infection or was it blood?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, did you have pieces of crown in your mouth?
They put the thing on, and they put it on. What's that?
They botched installing it.
I really do. I think they put it on backwards. But whatever the case may be, there was just way too much pressure there, and it was just building, and it just kept going. And I kept thinking, the reason why, they were doing it temporary on the other side. They were doing a cap, and there was a problem, and she couldn't finish it. So it was really rough, and it scraped up the back of my tongue. And I had my whole mouth was inflamed. So I just thought that's what was going on for 2 weeks. And when that finally healed, literally it healed 3 days ago, and I stopped taking the ibuprofen. And when I stopped taking the ibuprofen, I don't know if the swelling went up or down, but whatever happened, something happened, and I wasn't even touching it. I was just talking, and it went inside my head. It sounded like an explosion. It would pop.
So mid-sentence?
Yeah, mid-sentence I was talking. It was and it was pop.
You think it has to do with your age?
You know,
well, it was a brand new implant.
3 years of this now. And then even before that, the stupid tooth there was no reason for that either. It just died. It wasn't bad. There was no cavity or anything. It just died. And
I think you might be brushing too much. You might want to subscribe to the Mayhem method of brushing.
Oh, yeah.
Take a few months off from brushing. You'll be fine. Just handle the inflammation.
Drink extra blueberry wine.
I'll give that a whirl.
George Washington used to take his teeth out of his slave's mouth for his mouth.
I bet you that's
what are you laughing about? It's a horrible thing, friend.
True. I'm sorry. My
that
apologies.
was disgusting.
Biodude took a tooth out of his nephew.
That's why he lets the nephew stay there to harvest fresh teeth.
Do you take your nephew's adrenochrome?
No.
Too old for that.
Don't you have to kill them for that? I don't know.
I think you're supposed to take it while they're alive. That's because you need the adrenaline of them being alive.
You know, that show. I used to like that show that was loosely affiliated with KMS. Zero something.
Channel Zero.
Channel Zero. I think they're still on somewhere. Actually, I saw a tweet or something.
I believe they are.
Yeah.
They're on All Aboard.
Yeah.
Or one of the guys. E.
I like those guys. I always liked that show a lot. It was the closest
thing that would enjoy that.
It was the closest thing to Coast to Coast AM. And it's better than Coast to Coast AM now. Coast to Coast AM now sucks.
I was going to say Art Bell was awesome.
Yeah. Art Bell and even George Norrie, but now I don't think he cares. He's he mails it in from his.
Is Norrie still doing it?
He may not even be. I haven't listened in years, but towards the end of me listening, it was not good.
Excellent. So then we moved on to our second topic, and that was hit the race post or post the rice bucket, where hit the post became the new producer of rice buckets, and we all think it's good.
It's very good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hit the Post might be the producer of everything soon.
I agree.
I like focusing on one.
He does a good job. He does a good job.
What did John say?
I agree.
John,
Yeah,
did you
thanks,
see?
John-
I
John
learned
helped
how
me
to share my screen. I was playing
Oh,
videos.
my guy. It's been a year. Happy almost to a full year.
I've only
Wait,
been doing.
everyone
I've
took
only
that
been a
wrong.
producer
I'm
since
just
what,
saying
January?
it's almost a full year now that you're doing a show.
Chris did it in honor of George Floyd. He had to be able to
The
share
show's
those
only
videos.
6 months old, and I've only been doing the producer thing since late
Yeah,
January.
that's what I'm saying. It's
So
More
that's
than
less
6
than
months,
6
right?
months.
It's more than 6 months, right?
Actually, no, the show's almost a year, right? The end of the
the
summer
show's
will be
almost a year. That's what I just said.
Yeah, well, I was confused, John. I'm sorry.
How much do you
But
make
I was
per shirt?
congratulating you
I've
on
asked
not
this
the
for
fact
2
that
weeks
you
now.
just learned.
Oh, that's a good question. HBM has a question for you, John.
What?
How much do we make per shirt? I'm trying to get to 500.
$2.
All right, so we need to sell 250 shirts.
There you go.
Well, we could if Will would make any of the ones I asked for.
High Blind Mike basically wants to make a shirt that all the proceeds go to get Killer.
No. Every shirt, everything in the store goes to Killer until he gets to what he needs.
I mean, I'm not against that. It's just not my decision.
I had a quick question about producing. Is there a way when I share my screen?
No,
to
it's
also
an
share
unpaid
audio?
position. Sorry. Hit the Post.
Well, I'm just trying. We ran into some trouble. It would have been nice to play that clip about that girl sucking a bunch of guys' dicks, right?
Go on.
Continue.
She did like the whole hockey team. Remember?
Yeah.
I think of that girl with the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, she pulled the Phoenix Suns of the hockey team.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Are they
And
winning
we couldn't
now?
play the audio.
No, they won I think they won the World Juniors that year.
That's a question for John. I don't know the answer.
What?
He tried to share a video on rice buckets and he couldn't get the audio to play. He's wondering what he did wrong.
He didn't press share audio while he was doing it.
Oh, okay. So when I share my screen, I can share audio as well.
So you have a board, right? Or you don't have a board?
Kind of. There's no
I don't know what
buttons or
that
anything.
means.
It's on
So
the
when
mouse.
you're sharing your screen, just make sure you click share audio and that
Okay.
you're sharing your tab. The only one that you can't share audio with is if you do the middle one, whatever the middle one is.
Okay.
Do you guys know Patrick Starr has his own
share your
show?
audio when you do window.
I didn't know that.
No, I
Chrome
didn't.
tab for entire screen, which you never actually want to do entire screen. So
We were watching SpongeBob last night when it was over. It went to the Patrick Starr show.
Wow.
Yeah, he got his own show now, that guy.
Didn't that guy die? Not
What?
Not him.
Are
The
you killing everyone, Biodude?
What's up with you? You like that? Winnie
no,
the
I thought it was
that
like
Pooh
I
horror
thought maybe it
movie.
was the sponge then SpongeBob.
The
Yeah,
Sponge.
he's alive and well.
Somebody from that show, maybe it was the producer or something. I don't know. Somebody.
This
from
isn't like the type of show they really kill people off on.
No. I mean, like in real life, the guy died.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, he's not really a sponge in the ocean.
Yeah, you think people down there just like live in a bikini bottom?
Squidward isn't real.
Squidward, Sandy the squirrel with the
This
helmet
is-
on in the ocean. This is preposterous.
She's an astronaut.
This is terrible news.
Are you sure your nephew's the dumb one?
I don't. Yes.
we
Yeah.
proved
I'm
that
sorry if
he's
Biodude
not.
is
No,
the
yeah,
nephew.
yeah.
Yeah, the nephew's just a part of his consciousness.
He like hates his uncle. He's like just pretending to play his role now.
He's good. He went out. I asked him to grab me some energy drinks.
Told him to suck my dick.
Has he tried hard drugs yet?
Him?
Energy drinks is
That's what he
code
needs
for
to do.
cocaine.
I don't think he's tried soft drugs. He was telling me that he went. They just opened a recreational.
is he some
store.
kind of pussy?
Yeah, he sounds like a
Yeah.
bitch.
He went in there for the first time a while ago.
Just
like a couple weeks ago.
remember, Biodude always throws this poor kid under the bus, and then we find out different. Just
Yeah,
I do. Fair
Turns out he
enough.
sucks. Turns out he does suck. You were right the whole time.
I think he's on killing hookers, to be honest.
I know he's not on drugs.
That's called cleaning up the streets.
Let's go clean up the streets.
Kill the homeless then. They're the ones
So-
sleeping everywhere.
Some of the hookers are homeless.
Fair. Well, maybe.
So I got a couple of bags of fresh weed in my freezer from my harvest, and I just gave my wife a Ben and Jerry's from in there. It fucking
no.
smells so bad. She's so pissed.
You're a selfish lover, aren't you?
Yeah. Pat hasn't ate pussy in years.
What? Pat looks like he eats fox.
So as we make our way through the second run of the card, we're gonna go back to
Adolf
speaker
from
guy stories. Pat,
Amesbury
you want to
doesn't
wrap up
eat
your
box.
story?
8 bucks.
He used to sell speaker boxes and he eats box. So there we go.
Hey, guy.
He went to
Dude, I've eaten
California,
the box
and
before, it was cool.
the French Canadian guy with him wanted to go get hookers all the time.
Julian, hey man, we go. $20. We go to Harbor. We get our dick sucked.
I stand with the French Canadian.
Could you actually get him sucked for $20? 'Cause that's a hell of a deal.
I was not in getting my dick sucked by a hooker in California when I was 19 years old.
How much is that with inflation now?
Probably 45.
That's not a bad deal for a blowjob.
I mean, you were quick with the math on blowjob inflation. I'm just saying.
I just throw out a number.
Quick with that.
Honestly,
math.
if I get my dick sucked for $45, I'd probably do that.
That's
Well, I
cheaper,
guess it
than
depends
being,
on doing it.
cheaper than being married.
That's
right.
true.
Or divorced.
Yeah. Some multi-time divorce.
Oh, I've done the math. It's cheaper to keep her.
It's cheaper to keep her. Like a trapper keeper.
That's what Pat calls box.
Trapper keeper.
That's where he keeps all his receipts.
All his old Playboys.
He keeps his receipts in the box.
Killer said he keeps his Playboys in there. I think that's
So
funnier.
He just leaves Shaw's and he's like, got another one for you.
You got another one, honey. Baby.
Honey, I'm home. Here's the receipt.
Every time he goes to the store, she just gets devastated.
Did you get married to a Jew, Pat?
What? What is
Wow.
going on tonight?
Who? The first or the second?
Well, the first definitely isn't.
So what did we do?
That's well established.
No.
I'm just saying, the Jews would be pretty into receipts, I imagine.
Damn it. Oh, this hurts so much.
All right, so let's get into that. Weed injuries.
Jews?
I was smoking a joint one time. I coughed so hard I hurt my back. Biodude was smoking a joint, and his tooth exploded because he was high while he was talking. And
that sounds horrible.
Pat has an undiagnosed hernia that he probably got at work, but then he found it while he was dabbing.
I think the story is bullshit.
I do too, but I just don't want to give up his lie in case his
Looks
boss
happy
is
to
watching.
me.
Do you think there's no pain at all?
I saw Pat playing basketball today.
I think it's
Wait a minute.
I think it's a broken heart from the Bruins losing.
Oh, look at that. Look at pain on his face. We got to get a solo view of that.
I don't want to talk about teams losing because I'm very nervous for tomorrow.
Game 7.
He's going to take a dab.
I've
Watch
been
when he
dealing with a lot of
coughs.
anxiety.
Now, everyone watch when he coughs.
All right. Hi, Blind Mike.
No, he's not coughing.
You know you're my boy, right?
I don't know. Not the way I get treated around here.
Bullshit.
Not the
You
way
are
you
my
treat him.
number one Minifan that I've met.
I'm
You
not
are my
a
number
Minifan.
one from that.
He's a bandit.
You won me over from that Stoughton visit, and I'll never forget that.
Oh, I'm glad everything revolves around you. Let's look at
If
this
this
guy. I've helped many people.
Selfish lover.
Yeah.
Give Pat a second show and watch his ego grow.
I go to the homeless shelter every Thanksgiving and give out food.
If the Celtics lose tomorrow,
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
even
going
say
to
it.
fucking hammer you. Because
Why?
Because you want to run the mouth about Tuca when
What I say?
Tatum and fucking the biggest fucking chokers in fucking Boston history if they can't fucking pull this off tomorrow. I hope they win, but if they don't,
if they lose in 7 in a series that they were even and down at times, that's a choke. I don't understand.
They should have won last night.
Yeah, sure.
They couldn't put their foot on the throat.
This would be their 4th Eastern Conference Finals, correct?
In history? No, way more.
Like 45th.
Coughing myself? Okay.
Tatum and Brown. This is their 4th, correct?
Yeah, keep in mind they're also 24 and 23 years old.
Pussy.
Good.
If they don't win tomorrow, that's not going to be good.
I'm gonna kill myself. You don't have to worry about talking to me.
No. We're not going to do that. Now I'm going to have to call this asshole if they lose to make sure I talk him off the ledge.
I would
Record the call. You have to record the call.
I'll hear that.
I mean, how silly is that, man?
Nice. That's good.
Be like the gif of the guy shaking his head, except I'll be taking a dab and then just boom.
Oh.
Oh, maybe your Puffco will explode.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to Buddy. He needs
You
another
already
one.
did.
Buddy,
Yeah, but
why wouldn't you send that to friggin' Killer?
well, I'm working on a fund for him. I got a GoFundMe going.
Yeah, he's gonna be GFM.
It's going great. We're making $2 a fucking shirt. My ass.
Canes can't win on the road. They suck.
Amazing.
Fuck.
Comments are coming hot and heavy. We have the one commenter.
Who's in the comments, Jay?
That's the one.
What's that dipshit saying?
What did he just say? Yay, floor blind Mike.
I don't get it.
Well, it's Jay. So he says, Chris is offing himself tonight, which is probably not true. But you never know. It could happen.
No guarantee, though, huh?
Night's young.
What do you set the odds at?
Tomorrow's never promised. The odds are, I'll be honest, the odds are not good for me offing myself. I'm pretty happy in life right now.
So you're saying get the money in?
I'm saying take the under.
Hmm.
Under on suicides at my house tonight. Definitely take the under.
All right, so Chris shots in the head tonight, 1.5. What are you guys taking?
Under.
I'm going under, Chris.
Under.
Keep in mind, we can if we all just say
I don't
over,
own a
we can just
firearm.
go shoot them twice.
I'm not one of those people that do that. Nothing against them. I'm just not one of them.
I just let my firearms ID expire. I don't know. I had it for years, and I never.
They let you have a gun?
What?
Did you carry regularly?
No, I did.
They let him
for a
have
while.
a gun because he can't go near
I
a
got
school
trapped.
zone.
I got trapped in a hospital.
Wait a minute. You're not trapped in a hospital shooting a play. I know people that work in hospitals.
Biodude was in an institution.
But it just scared me. But no,
Were you at McLean's, Biodude?
If Biodude was born 30 years later, he'd have shot up fucking my school.
Yeah.
He's too old to shoot up a school, so he's going to shoot up a hospital instead. I don't like this. I'm not a fan.
Biodude the other day said he was born like 1978, I think, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, he's old.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a youngin'.
And then you always forget Chris is fucking even older.
I'm 46.
Oh, really? You don't look that. You don't look too old.
46.
We got a lot of variety.
Oh,
around here.
yeah, 46.
46 to 76 to 22. 46 years old.
You just see, you're killing
youngest.
yourself.
R.I.P.
You've already got the gravestone written out.
I'm going to be cremated. You kidding me? You guys going to have to smoke me at my funeral. I didn't mean to click that button, but those are plants.
Is that next?
Which
on
would
the
be the
list?
next thing on the card if it was still recap.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
How was the pre-show?
The pre-show, we only ended up doing about a half a pre-show because I was the only one here, and then Biodude and Pat came. But then it was good.
And Buddy
We had some
came
good
too.
Stories.
Oh, yeah, Buddy was on the pre.
Oh yeah, Buddy was here.
We had a few laughs.
Buddy likes to come to the
I hear
pre-show because he knows he's not
the
on.
pre-show has really been suffering.
The pre-show has gone down. I won't lie. People don't show up to it the way they used to.
It does not go down because it was never up.
Carolina scored 3-1.
It really was never on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the pre-show was a thing, other than
It really
the
was.
show.
It's
It was
not
a big thing.
It's not. It's not a
Chris
thing. It's a
Chris
thing we
prefers it
reference.
to the actual show.
Chris just wanted to talk to Cullinan in the DMs.
I
Yeah.
did, and it didn't work. And he was a pussy. I was an asshole, and now we're not friends.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to mention this. I
it easy.
love Snake Cullinane. Like when Kirk gives him
You
the.
love Cullinane Snake?
Oh yeah, no, not his snake. No,
Would you let him pop your tooth out with it?
Oral
No,
population like you
no.
read about.
no.
Yo, Biodude is
Although I
either
bet you
0
he's
or
a gentle
100.
lover. He seems like a gentle lover.
He probably is.
Yeah.
I need a piece of his ass too.
Yeah. 100% Wagon needs a piece of his ass.
I reported the shit out of Wagon this week.
Yeah, Wagon's in jail.
He was definitely shook when you were saying that in the
When
comments
he
of
was-
Meeting of Minds.
when he said on the show, like he was like, "I'm actually getting pissed." I was like, "Now it's worth it. Thank you." Why would I report you? Dumb.
Mayhem says, thanks for the invite. You're welcome.
Who?
All the Mayhem.
Oh, fuck Jay.
Oh yeah, we're good.
That's John's shows. John's show has Jay on.
I wish my mum didn't throw away my fucking Pokemon cards.
Just for fun. Oh, and because it's Killer, you said this is race relations week, right?
Yeah, we're trying to build our.
All right, so we have to have some diversity on the screen. Some diversity is on its way.
Why don't you guys keep your shit talking to your mama, you dumb fucking honkers, crackers, and Himothy? What the?
He doesn't have to tell Himothy anything. Himothy didn't do nothing.
That guy looks familiar.
It's a very familiar voice too. So yeah, I've gone through the current page now.
HBM, how are you confident tomorrow though?
No, I'm not confident about anything in the world. You think I'm confident about stuff that actually cares that I care about?
Why wouldn't you be confident?
Because I expect the worst in life. Everything goes badly.
Why wouldn't he be confident? Did you watch the last game? Did you see the lack of wants?
Yeah, the lack of the refs caring. Yeah, I saw.
I saw the lack of the Celtics caring.
I knew it was during the day. Someone texted me and said the NBA is going to want it to go to 7, and they sent a picture of the refs, and I was like, "Yeah, you jinxed it. That's the deal now."
But do you think having Marcus Smart dribble out 24-second clock multiple times just to throw up a 3 that bricks? Do you think he wanted it to go to Game 7?
Well, it's a lot of wild turnovers. Like Jaylen Brown's I'm one of my favorite players, but he has these wild turnovers out of nowhere. It goes off his foot out of bounds. It's like, yo, you got to learn to dribble, man.
I saw a stat that Jalen and Tatum, they only friggin' had 1 shot in the fourth quarter each, or something like that.
Maybe the thing is, it's frustrating because they're the better team. It's if you watch the games, you see who the better team is.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
it's frustrating.
No, I thought they were gonna win when they went up 3. I thought they were gonna win.
Well, yeah, it's like that's the thing too. It's like I'd rather just get blown out so I can just accept it at the third quarter and go mind my business by myself. But no, then I have a heart attack the whole game.
That's kind of how. I mean, trust me, losing Game 7 in 2019 was fucking terrible, and it was fucking awful.
I had a good laugh.
Yeah, fuck you. But it was like, I was able to go and do some stuff by the middle of the second period, so I don't have to waste my whole night.
So who's left in the NHL playoffs right now?
Carolina, New York. That's going to go to a Game 7. That's
I hope
pretty
the
much.
Rangers win because they got the way better jersey.
That's true. They're the only ones still playing in the second round. Edmonton, Colorado, and Tampa are in the conference finals.
Tampa's got nice jerseys.
They're the best jerseys that they've had. I'll give them that. I don't like them, but
a little maple leafy, but
no, I agree with that. I hate the fucking Montreal Canadiens, but they have at least they have a good jersey.
That's how I feel about the Yankees. Of course you don't like the Yankees, but their pinstripe jerseys are beautiful.
Actually, I like their road jerseys.
The gray with the New York and blue.
Just because it looks like such a heel, look.
100%.
Yeah, so it's like I think that's a really good jersey. Even
like the Dolphins, I kind of like their color scheme, or maybe not the jerseys.
But I like their classic jerseys and the classic logo. I don't like their current.
Like the Dan Marino one.
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt.
When they wear those like once or twice. So when they wear those against the Patriots,
I saw
he just scored 4-1.
The Celtics black and green jerseys, I think, are like.
I like the Celtics black and green.
Those are. Perfect.
I'd rather they just have the classics, but I know it's.
I think in the playoffs you should wear the classics. I'm old school with that one.
Yeah, but once the Red Sox won the World Series wearing those
blue ones,
spring training fucking jerseys,
yeah. You're right. You're 100% right. The Cavaliers winning in those T-shirts.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Oh God.
That's what. But I mean, it's funny because I always thought it always made sense. It always seemed like if you had like a shitty jersey or like a shitty logo, you didn't seem to win anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Didn't it seem like it was funny how the next year when Tampa Bay actually had a normal looking baseball logo and jersey, they fucking went to the World Series. That always seems to work out. You're not going to see a team wearing even the Panthers, even though they didn't win, but at least they have a better look than what they used to have. And not like
the Florida Panthers or the Carolina Panthers.
Florida Panthers. I'm talking about hockey in that sense, but still, in general though, you don't really see shitty jerseys in the Super Bowl. You notice that? Like, unless I'm missing something, I'm forgetting something. I know the
Trying to run
Seahawks
it
are fucking weird, but
Well, even like
They
were
don't usually
wearing
wear a
those ones
gimmick
are bad.
uniform.
what's
No,
that?
They
That's a
don't. They don't wear.
basketball thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Although, it's the other thing too, my beloved Patriots. What? Stop wearing those fucking ugly ass blue jerseys, like the all blue.
I don't mind
shit.
that. I don't. Well, that should be a fucking.
They
penalty.
They gotta wear white pants.
No, or even silver pants.
Well, because remember how the red and white jerseys used to look? If you do the same contrast but with the dark blue, that's gonna look good. I'd go white helmet too.
I thought they said they were going to change that too.
Well, they're supposed to wear the alternates
Sports
this
Fashion
year.
Report with HBM.
I lashed out. I apologize.
But do you remember they first started wearing them in 2002, but they didn't last very long. Remember when they used to wear the
silver
all
ones?
No. Well, those were okay, but
those are
no.
gross.
They used to wear that. They used to wear the blue. They wear the blue pants like once or twice. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. I don't like the color rush idea, like where it's like the Kansas City Chiefs wearing all red looks good. The Patriots wearing all blue doesn't look good for some reason.
The Seahawks highlighter green.
Yeah,
or even
like
they wore the all white when they wore the all white when they played Tampa that one year.
yeah, on Thursday. Yeah, it's that's a rough like the Seahawks neon ones. Every once in a while, that's fine. If they wore those in the playoffs, I'd be sick.
Or yeah, you don't want to see them wear something like that in like the Super Bowl. That'd be fucking stupid.
No.
Yeah, less is more. Less is more is always my take with the jerseys.
I love the idea of having a lot of jerseys, but I think when it comes down to the important games, let's get the right ones on. The Red Sox should have won those ones in the gray with the red letters.
Right. But I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of the black Celtics,
Wait a minute.
They're
Wait a minute.
wow! Don't cut that! Don't cut that!
A
The
big
black
Peyton
Celtics
Pritchard
jersey.
guy, huh?
1 hour 27 minutes.
Whoops.
Haven't liked the Celtics since Bird, eh?
He's like, you know who's better than LeBron?
He's a big fan of Daniel Tice.
The jersey. So, but at least
Jason
like,
Kidd, half of his game was pretty good.
they don't have anything like really stupid. Like even like
Steve Nash is the greatest player of all time.
He loves all the European
You know,
players.
Barry White, no one talks about him, but he had a lot
Dirk
of praise back
Nowitzki
in
is
the
a
day.
great.
like those Valley jerseys that Phoenix has. Those are fucking stupid. You know,
Suck.
yeah, it's just the ones that are
Basketball,
really
because they put out a different jersey every year for their city jerseys.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, like I'd say like 10% of the time it hits. A lot of the time it's awful.
The Miami City jerseys always hit.
Well, not the fade one.
Yeah,
the
the Miami
pink and blue
Vice.
fade was ugly.
Yeah, I like all the Miami Vice ones.
No, remember like the LeBron years where we wear those red and black throwbacks with like the 90s ones, the Alonzo Mourning jerseys.
Yeah, those black ones were nice. Those old
Those were
school.
nice, yeah.
The black ones. I like the black Bulls jerseys that Jordan wore back in like those ones.
Yeah, I like them. They came out with ones recently that are
So
they're
you
all
like
black
certain
but with
black
no stripes. That looks
jerseys,
good.
but not others.
Yeah,
Say that's like the black Celtics. He didn't say anything about jerseys.
He
Yeah,
meant
he liked Jordan even though he was black.
Like the jerseys were fine. The
That's what he
people,
said. That's
ugh.
what he just said. Yeah. That's amazing.
No, the Celtics.
Speaking with sports for a second, sorry, HBM, I just got to cut you off.
That's okay.
I'm not a soccer fan, but I think this is a video of the outside of a soccer game from today. It looks like what some
let's
people
see
were
it.
talking about earlier. Let's see. Let's play the video. Hold on.
Must be in Buffalo.
Hey, don't hit me.
They get the wood shampoo.
I didn't see it.
I'd be pissed if I owned that restaurant.
Oh boy, he's gonna get it. Look at him.
Whoa, look at that guy.
Wrong guy to be doing that.
Whoa, here I come.
Oh yeah, he's coming right at him.
You're tripping on the table, buddy. Gonna break the
You gotta start learning you're not tough.
That's why we need guns. Just shoot them.
At any point in time, if people are marching with fucking fields,
All right, we don't need to rewind it. There's the pause button. There it is. I thought that was funny. I just thought I'd throw it up there to prove that I can do it.
Wow.
Well, it shows that
I'm proud of myself. All right.
That was
Hey-o.
I'm proud of you.
Oh,
So yeah, that's soccer fans.
goddamn hooligans!
Where was that game, Pat?
It was in Paris.
It was in Paris.
Yo.
Oh,
shit! Oh boy, how we doing, BA?
I'm at the wedding.
People are gonna be getting screenshots of you, so be careful.
Oh, I got screenshots.
I'll make it easy.
People are saying you're in your bag.
What's that in your hand?
What? What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I pulled the macaroni right there, you know?
We heard the bag has been opened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The bag is secure.
Get me off soul. What are you guys doing? Boxer journalism? Don't you listen to Kirk Minahan show? Like, come on.
Guy comes in here trying to say hello to you guys, call him a cokehead.
I don't think anyone said those words but you.
Well,
Hey,
you did too.
Hey, fuck Biodude, eh? Say where I've been.
Can you hold that camera at a lower angle, please? I just, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Easy.
Damn. Yeah, you look great tonight, buddy. Love
Yeah,
the
you do
shirt.
look good tonight.
What the fuck?
Did you go to Milton's?
I
Did you go
started
to
the
Milton's?
trend. I started the trend. I said I'm gonna do the double XL, so I look skinnier.
Nice. Are you still mentally down 35 pounds, or has that changed?
He's had
I
to
think
have gone
mentally
more.
50. Mentally
Yeah.
50.
Oh wow, that's big. He is killing it.
You
Good
probably
job.
just slow down.
Is your boyfriend there tonight?
We won't talk about that.
So you're not stag.
Your sister's worried about you. She slid in my DMs.
Oh yeah. So what's going on? Clemmer, proud member of GV to the Yak.
Yeah,
That's great.
Clemmer stole your spot.
Newest member of the Yak.
Did you guys talk about that?
Not really. Biodude is busy jerking him
That
off.
one missed the card.
I'm like
Pretty
hiding
big.
right here. I gotta.
We've done the card twice, John. You were
Yeah,
here for the
but
second
that's
time.
not on the card. Clemmer going to Barstool Idol.
Nope.
The fuck kind of card is this?
We're not a
Chris?
wrap-up show, John.
Yeah, I don't
So
give a shit
what?
about Chris.
It's pretty
Yeah,
fucking.
fuck Chris.
That's
Whatever.
not wrap up show shit. That's kind of Barstool stuff. You could talk about whatever the fuck you want.
I know.
Yeah,
Why
he
do you
is.
want to talk about
He's
it?
trying to.
He's trying to. He's trying not to talk
Now
about
we lost
stuff.
BA. Thanks, John.
I'm here.
There he is.
Wow.
It's because BA's upset
$2 a
about
shirt's
Clemmer.
got me heated. I thought it was going to be like $8
I like your
a shirt.
picture,
I did some
Hive
math
on
and
Mike.
shit. Oh, my math is off.
Wow.
We
What a
got-
spot. Yeah, look at this.
Gotta charge more for the shirts.
Oh, there's a vagina there too.
Yeah,
That's why.
boxes out.
Respect the box.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go.
Hey, why didn't you show me the trim that's at this wedding? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I go ahead here.
Yeah, you can go on Pornhub, fella. He's busy.
The photographer's wearing a turtleneck, and I went up to the boys. I was like, "Oh,
The
he's
photographer,
wearing a
it's in Ontario. The photographer's probably wearing a turban.
Oh no.
Nah.
Race
Is that what it's like
Relations
up
Week
there?
continues here on It's 420 somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the wedding, but have a good night.
All
Give me
right,
some,
thanks for
give me
popping
some
in.
upskirt shots.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Keep those in the private chat.
All right, Killer's a pervert.
Yes, I am.
We're gonna have to change his name to Pervert Kowalski.
Did Adolf from Amesbury die, or what's he doing down there?
He's there.
Okay.
He's there.
Well, his head was hanging. I thought he was not feeling it.
I do enjoy that nickname though, Adolf from Amesbury.
AJ's dead.
Yeah, AJ's dead.
Not my name.
Your wife must have been pumped when Nike wasn't doing hockey equipment anymore, eh?
Is that true?
My ex-wife.
Yeah.
Why would they not have Nike?
Always had
Bauer bought him and put the end to him.
He still gets Bauer.
Said they had
Bauer's
no business.
horrible. The only
Said
people
they
you
had
see
no
wearing Bauer
business.
is like long-haired, greasy people with like the hat backwards that play hockey.
I can only think of one guy I've seen do that.
The goat,
Thought he was a bobcat.
the roller hockey legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, no, that's exactly right. Yeah, Sneaks is the guy I picture wearing that hat.
Yeah.
That's exactly the guy, as a matter of fact.
Bauer sponsored Sneak's trip to Madawaska.
He's probably wearing like a Brewski jersey and some jorts.
Yeah.
Unnamed Canadian Hockey League players, including members of Canada's
Why is every episode we got a sexual assault
Why does every episode we have a sexual assault?
4-2.
Makes me laugh.
We'll try not to have one next show.
That's the score on sexual assaults, 4-2?
Yeah, we're winning.
All right.
This game's going to OT.
No, 4-2. The Carolina just scored.
I see.
Oh, thanks for spoiling it.
So the Rangers are going to be.
But you're closer. Your TV should be ahead of mine. Isn't that how it works?
I don't have a cable box, so I'm streaming it through the Xfinity app.
Maybe you can afford a cable box if you were a drug addict.
It's fucking like $10 fucking an extra month. Fuck that shit.
What are you? Wow, you're getting fired
Some
up.
people are very
What's he so mad about?
Oh,
very
fuck.
You should settle down a little.
All right,
Take about 5 or 10 off for there, eh?
Yeah, well, I didn't break your hernia.
Yeah.
All right. John was mad that I didn't want to talk about Kirk stuff, but I have something that he might enjoy.
On a thread with you at one point, right? Or no? Briefly, that
Yeah.
got out. It was that.
Yeah, that's
idiot
the
one.
the F chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just I'm thread with.
He's so embarrassed.
I don't know who was like. Buddy was just probably red. His whole face was red.
He sounds so
I can
embarrassed.
imagine he was
Yeah.
very red.
Yeah, the F chat. You should have just said the Bandits chat. You would have said the same thing.
Probably.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I didn't hear the clip, but again.
Hold on. Can't play the clip right now. We have a screaming kid in the background.
I'm thread with you at one point, right? Or no? Briefly, that
Yeah.
got out. It was that.
Yeah, that's
idiot
the
one.
F chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just I'm thread with you at one point.
The
Biodude, is that your nephew? Fucking just
No, that's my son. My nephew should be back any minute now. Actually, he did actually come in for a second. I don't know if you guys saw him or not.
You gonna ask him if he was out getting his dick wet or what?
He actually, he's driving 2 cute girls around. Is what he's doing.
He's doing Uber.
Girls, huh?
I'll decide if they're cute.
So
True.
is
They show up as-
Biodude's nephew the pimp, or is he the gay friend?
He's the Uber driver.
He's the one who has a car. he's got the car in the neighborhood.
All right.
He's a nerd. He's never done drugs.
No, ass grass.
Never done drugs.
Yeah, ask her, ask her, price.
Wrong button.
No one rides for free. Oh, now Carolina's on the power play. What the fuck?
And I have one last clip that we didn't get into, but I
One
just
is
wanna play
eating it. Bill McNeil says one is eating his ass.
Whole, like the whole thing, not the asshole, the whole ass.
That's
Yeah, Bill McNeil is a fake tough guy. Fucking hanging up on collars.
Oh, he's the worst.
Put people on a list, some kind of mystery list.
Fucking scumbag.
Yo, I think he definitely set my number around too, because I get these weird texts now about like erectile dysfunction that I never got before.
Well, maybe you shouldn't reply.
I don't. I delete it.
Oh,
I don't want anyone to see it and make fun of me and think it's me.
No, ever since I started coming around you friggin' you guys, I've been getting I get weird emails and shit. I get more spam than I've ever gotten before in my life.
oh, so now you're blaming all of us.
You're on this. You're on the Steve from Providence mailing list.
Probably.
I didn't do a thing with your number, he says. I don't believe that. That's classic addict behavior to say
No.
that.
Yeah.
Vodka's telling stories.
I mean,
I like vodka figuring out in real time. Like, yeah, I think when he says stuff, he's just joking around. Like, yeah, no shit, stupid.
Yeah, vodka's a fucking.
are you implying that he's not smart?
Vodka's one of the
Correct.
great mental midgets.
He's like, I think when he's saying stuff, I think he might be trying to like make me laugh or like have
Hi,
fun with me or
friends.
something. I don't know.
He's the best, but he's a fucking emotional train wreck.
He sure is.
Yeah, he's probably seen some shit. We gotta respect that.
I'll stick my dick in his ass. You can see that coming.
Boom, wagon. I heard
Didn't mean to
Vodka
do that
worked
one.
in the mess hall. I heard he was just a fucking janitor.
He was just a janitor. They didn't see any action.
No, he just washed plates. Wagon said he wasn't a real military guy.
I'm gonna
He was-
report him for that one. The piece of shit.
I'm just saying, if you might not want to put all the stock in Wagon's comments.
If you guys are looking for something to report, look up Wagon's old tweets. Woo!
Should we be
I-
looking Any certain keywords should we be putting?
Yeah, the what starts with the N. Let's type that one in.
I heard Wagon was in that porno. Was in that porno that Steve from Providence shot.
Oh yeah, he was actually the actor. One of the actors.
He was. Yeah.
Was he the one in the middle?
One in the middle. Yep.
Oh,
the wagon sandwich.
Oh boy. They took Wagon side saddle.
Was Wagon
Chris Methuen? Damn, Chris Methuen.
I had to shoehorn that in there. I've been wanting to play it all night.
Was Wagon on it all this week, John?
No.
Damn. High Noon stock must have lost money then, because that's usually every Thursday night.
Or it did really well.
Oh, maybe that could be too. He wanted the handcuffs for a reason.
I don't know if that's related to the wagon. I mean, the vodka comment or what?
Oh, Vodka says he was on this week.
Yeah, he was. LOL.
Oh, shit. Live to tape.
Nobody answered the phone?
It was.
All right. We had a phone ring and nobody answered.
That was a trick.
Is it a prank call? Did we get hung up on?
Yeah, see, Chuck Wagon was on this week.
Apparently, Chuck Wagon was. Actually, I saw him on. I watched most of the Meeting of the Minds, looking for.
Yeah, he was on. I reported him.
So now we've hit silence. I've burned through all my topics and my extra 2 topics.
That's not good.
Chuck was on Tuesday.
Well, we've made it to an hour 41, John. I mean,
yeah, hour 41 is pretty solid.
This has been one of our better shows in a long time.
I got plenty of stuff about this show. Well,
let's hear about it. I got some time for you. Let's hear some.
I just said, my biggest point is the last 2 weeks. I think Dave, Cullinane has exploded. Like, I love.
Oh, that's right. You like a snake.
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. Like I like when Kirk will like lets him know that it's okay to like just lie about whoever they're talking about. It's pretty funny.
I still enjoy the show. I know in some of our circles that's not a popular take, but I enjoy the show still.
Actually, this week wasn't too bad. The Thursday episode was decent. I like them making fun of Clemmer. I'm okay with Clemmer getting picked on.
Oh, I have no problem with that. As somebody who sat at the same table as him, Pat did as well at the Magnolia show. He's a good guy, but he is ridiculously skinny. He looks like an alien. He looks like if Frankenstein was on meth.
So I went to the 5K, right? And Clemmer was at the 5K, and everybody that was supposed to go with, like, either bailed on me or whatever. And where they were set up, where we were all set up, it was like the other side, as far away as possible to the where the start of the race was. And as the KMS group started to leave, everybody started to go, and I didn't really know like where to go or anything. I never ran a race or anything like that. And I just turned to him and I'm like, can I walk with you? And he thought I meant like walk the whole race with him.
Did you hold his hand?
No, but I was like, he was quite taken back, like as if I wanted to walk with him the whole race.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
No, I know. That's my story about Clemmer.
That's because he smokes crack and he wanted it to be private.
It looks like he smokes crack. At least he definitely looks like
he definitely does.
If there was 2 guys in a room that I thought smoked crack, it would definitely be
Biodude and Clemmer.
Biodude, yeah.
But which Biodude? 2010 or 2021?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, no vodka. I'm not jerking off old people. So taking a week off. I was
going to ask you if you finished early.
No, well, I'm getting good at it. So yeah, it takes less time.
Nice.
Attaboy.
What else? What other hot thoughts you got about the show?
Who
do you like better, Clemmer or Blind Mike?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I think they
Blind
filled
Mike.
2 completely different roles. Like I think that Blind Mike was the original like voice of the fan, but I think he's a talent. I think he's really talented. Actually, he's really funny, and he says he's not a stand-up comedian, but like Mike's timing is very stand-up comedian timing. Like he really knows, and he knows like when to kind of come back with like something from earlier in the show too.
But it's easier. But just to jump in for a second, I think it's easier to kind of riff when you're just kind of talking with people than it is to stand up in front of people and have like a bit or a set.
But you can tell when he does. Like I can. Well, I mean, let me just put it this way. Sometimes I hear him do jokes. Like because I do it myself, where he just sort of sets the whole thing up and then he waits till somebody falls into sort of the whole thing.
I think that's from him, being such a fan of comedy and
I agree. It's all organic.
I hear a lot of
I agree.
I hear a lot of Opie and Anthony in him.
Yeah. And then I liked Opie.
Do you listen to the Blind Mike Project?
Or anybody else?
I only listen to Why Are You Laughing if it's something that I'm interested in.
Why Are You Laughing? I enjoy. I
That's
like
a
the
good
Blind
show.
Mike Project itself. I'll even dip into Very Good Show. I enjoy Very Good Show.
I'm a Patreon, but I've never listened to a single
I don't
one
give
of
any
shows.
of them money. Sorry, I don't give any of them my money.
Yeah. I like to. I really thought Quantum Week deserved it. Like I listened to the shit. We'll listen to that whole show. But,
Yeah, what the fuck,
I
Chris?
probably listened to that once or twice
What?
just because I didn't have anything else to listen to.
What's the problem, John?
Absolutely nothing.
All right, sweet.
I just want to come in hot.
All right, that's fine. Don't get hot.
It's fucked up.
Chris Methuen. Damn, Chris Methuen.
That's me.
You just make a drop just so it's someone saying your name.
Yeah.
Holy
100%.
holy drop police.
when is the Wilbur? When's the Wilbur again?
Oh shit! I gotta get a ticket.
July something.
It's July. Okay, good. All right.
Take it easy, Vodka. Jesus.
Jesus, I gotta read all that.
No.
Kicking.
Somebody's obviously on his second bottle tonight.
I'm not reading all that. I'll just go to the next one.
I didn't know. I don't even know what this Barstool Idol thing is, but I think it's good
can
too.
figure it out.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, well, no, I got that part. I just mean like I couldn't figure out what the hell they were talking about, like until I got the pre-show and asked these guys.
Jay's on Barstool Idol as well. It's him versus Clemmer probably in the final, I think.
Of course, we're high.
Bacon.
Everybody gets
420.
high on this show. Maybe not everybody. Who's not high here?
Biodude's high on life.
Somewhat high at least. Yeah, take that. I like this stuff.
Pair into group Fs. I don't know what that means.
Fuck off, Vodka. Don't rate fucking 3 paragraphs, you fucking Nancy.
What do you mean?
I respect the comments, you piece of shit.
I put the comments up. I just didn't want to read the whole thing. It was a fucking book and a half.
I always respect the chat.
Noted. All right, noted.
I bet you that's Vodka's in the DM of women.
Losers. I mean,
I wish Vodka was a happier drunk.
Yeah, he's a sad son of a bitch.
I never think though, Color.
I'm a very happy drunk when I drink,
I don't drink because I throw up.
Well, I'm
Pat Lynch is when he drinks.
That's what he does?
Yeah.
Makes
him...
Hi, friends.
That is not true at all.
Bacon 420.
Bacon 420.
I was going to ask Pat if you want to go drinking in Randolph, too. Never mind.
Too far of a drive home.
I'm not in the Facebook group. I don't like Facebook unless it's a family thing. Facebook is for family.
Something so hard.
Where's it coming from?
Try heroin.
When you drink nonstop for
Whoa.
3 years.
Whoa. I'll police that one. I'm going to police that one.
When you drink nonstop, one of it leaves. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. So, off the rails, is that what this is?
Vodka, we all love you.
That's not true.
Yes. Well,
I'm a fan of Dr. Vodka.
We all
love you, Vodka.
I recognize you
We
exist.
last did this on
Monday.
Today's Thursday. Monday. So what's today now? I lost track of
It's
days.
Thursday.
Okay. So
Today's Thursday.
We gotta get the price of the shirts up.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to
We're gonna make
$50
it
a
$50
shirt.
a shirt.
No, like 25, 26.
Oh, we got an organic viewer.
Nice.
Who gives a shit how you found it? Bacon, go away.
Fucking dickhead.
This is how I
Everybody's
found
welcome
the
here,
show.
Bacon.
This is my
Bacon
story.
420. Two of my favorite things.
Bacon, what's your wife's cans look like?
Something tells me there's no
No,
wife.
don't leave, Bacon. You're welcome.
No, leave. Get the fuck out, Bacon.
We love bacon.
Yeah.
That's
See,
why he's my
Bacon
number
loves
one.
us.
That's why.
Tell your friends we interact with the chat. Tell your friends.
More like bake off.
Absolutely
Am I right,
interact.
folks?
We've had chat members on before. We're almost out of time, so we won't do that now. But what was her name? Danny what?
No,
Whatever.
I don't remember.
Some weird chick came on once. We've had Simon on. He's a viewer.
Hey, Bacon, what's your wife's TikTok? What's the last thing you had Bacon on?
Last time I had bacon.
Your wife.
Bacon
Probably
with
a Dunkin' sandwich. Which
This
is
is
sad.
I know it's an unpopular take. I fucking hate bacon. It's so
Oh
gross.
my
I don't know how
God.
people like
Bacon
bacon.
Why? So why?
Oh,
You can't
God.
explain it? Like you just
I've
How do you
never
feel
liked it
about
in my
sausage?
life.
hold on. What? What's that?
Bacon, you show tits?
You just
Yo,
don't like
bacon,
how
how's that box looking? What's that mouth do?
Bill
Your
McNeil
wife's
just
ass.
said your wife's
Bacon
asshole.
on. Bill McNeil said your wife's asshole.
Hey!
And HBM. Wow, that'll never happen.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
big
please.
banner,
Let me out of my
dude.
misery.
We cannot ban
I mean,
HBM.
I'm considering banning Brian.
If the Celtics
Atkinson.
lose tomorrow, I'm deleting Twitter and I'll never talk to
No,
anybody again.
don't
That's
do
a
that.
promise.
Stop
I'm
that.
blocking.
Are
If
you
you have my
are you
phone
doing
number, you will be blocked.
are you
So
doing
you're gonna
electric
pull a
chair?
vodka? If the
No,
Celtics lose, are you
I
gonna pull a
celebrate in
vodka and leave
private.
Twitter?
The wife is old. Oh, so she's got some saggy tits.
Bill likes some old. Bill likes some old and young.
Yo, I'm kind of into the older I get, the more attractive they're looking. There's a few older women at work that I'm like, yeah, if you just pulled me into the bathroom, I'd probably do
Vodka's
it.
off the rails. We should give him the link.
Vodka?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give Vodka the link. Give that
Vodka
pussy
can
the
come in.
link.
You know what, Vodka? You should come to Massachusetts so I can beat the fucking shit out of you. How's that sound?
Oh, Bill
Beat the
McNeil is
wheels.
coming
Beat
here.
the wheels. Oh.
Yeah, give him the fucking link right now.
No, my battery's
All right,
about to
hold
die.
on.
I'm gonna be out soon.
Ah, Tabernacle.
Let me find him.
It's under
Bacon, where are you from?
Dr. Dummy.
I'm on it. Where is he? Where is he? He's in my DM somewhere. There he is.
Is he crying? Was he crying about your clips? Oh, you're making me look bad.
Who said that?
Vodka.
The Canadian
Oh,
guy.
big deal.
Celtics lose tomorrow night.
That's Bill McNeil.
Bill
playing
McNeil's
here.
just a cunt, a purebred cunt.
Yeah, that's okay though.
What's RAWR?
Rar.
It means
Rar.
Bacon wants to.
Are you kidding
fuck.
me? Did you not know that?
HBM couldn't fight his way out of a brown paper bag. You're such a fucking loser.
Wow.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
You couldn't fight your way. You couldn't fight your way out of a brown paper bag. You fucking loser. Take another fucking dick, pussy. Take another dick, pussy.
You are leaving with a sexually transmitted disease. You
I'll have sex with you. I'll put my penis right in your butthole. You'll love it. You'll be begging for me to come over every night. Every fucking night you'll be begging me to come over. You fucking piece of shit loser. You piece of shit loser. It's embarrassing that you exist. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Nobody likes you.
You're embarrassing. I drink.
Let me hear the tears. Let me hear the tears,
Go away.
Vodka.
Go get something more creative, you pack.
Vodka sounds like my dad.
That hurt worse than all of it.
That was actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to clip that. Vodka sounds like my dad was clean.
That was the worst chirp out of all of them.
Dude, anytime it starts getting heated, though, I'm definitely playing the Goosebumps. I'll tell you what, it builds fucking suspense.
Vodka, what time's the Capitals game tonight?
All right. Okay. What a dumb joke. Fucking third round starts tomorrow, basically.
How's OTAs
blow.
going for the Commanders?
God damn it! All right, I'll leave. I'll just leave. I'll cry and I'll leave.
Oh, here we go.
I'll cry and I'll leave. You
Vodka,
motherfucker.
Oh my God, Vodka's gonna cry and leave. Oh no.
Hi, friends. This isn't gang up on vodka.
You came in here hot.
You gave me the link.
If you leave, I'm gonna.
You gave me the link, you fucking bitch. I didn't ask to come in here.
If you leave, I'll fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you.
You wouldn't do anything. You couldn't do anything in a million years. You fat fuck. You fat pathetic loser.
Such a wedgie. You are gonna be toast on that asshole.
Pathetic loser. Go smoke another joint, you pussy. You're such a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. Your whole life you've been a joke.
How would you know?
Oh, is he on swordsman? He's on speaker? Oh shit! I didn't know that. I wouldn't have yelled that loud. I didn't know that. Well, I guess he didn't have fucking headphones on. That should make sense, huh?
Don't worry. My kids are used to getting yelled at.
Sorry, Biodude. I'm not gonna yell anymore. I'm not gonna yell.
No,
anymore.
it doesn't matter. It's fine. He hears worse from me.
Okay. What? Wait.
Well, maybe not worse than that.
You yell like I do. There's not a lot of people that.
If Vodka sounds like his dad, just imagine how he sounds to his kid.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah. Just
barely. Just
Not
barely.
quite.
Okay.
He's on dialysis and stuff, but yeah.
So am I.
Well, yeah.
So is Vodka.
Oh, no, but
Again, in the last 10
HBM,
minutes, the
nice
show
to see
gets
you, buddy.
the most action.
So, Vodka, did you figure out that HBM is making jokes online?
Yeah, I read. Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay, that's
Sub-like.
He's too stupid.
He's
I think he's joking around. No shit, stupid.
Okay, maybe I knew the whole time, and I just was fucking.
Or maybe you got a squeaky voice.
I do. Hi, friends. Sick chirp.
I do like vodka. I hope I don't offend you.
Dork. Nerd. Pussy.
Fucking loser.
Are you ever actually going to come to Massachusetts?
I want to. I'm not. I mean,
so I can beat the fucking shit out of you.
You literally wouldn't be able to do anything. It'd be embarrassing.
Vodka, I would fucking destroy you.
How so?
I'll bet $5,000 I'd beat the shit out of you. $5,000 cash.
Okay, I'll take the bet, I guess. We're just gonna fight each other like the fucking UFC for $5,000.
What's funny is neither one of you has $5,000 to lose.
I've got what are you? I'm not broke
Neither
like fucking
you
Jay.
Oh, I certainly have $5,000. What are you saying?
I'm saying
I'm not the richest motherfucker in the world, but I've got.
You guys are both broke.
I've got quadruple that in my savings, so I can spare.
I am broke, but I can.
You have a young daughter. You have no
Like
money.
Donald Trump over here.
Well, that's not bad for having to pay child support every fucking month.
How much do you pay?
$732.
How much is the restitution on the court cost?
No, a month.
That's not
Who the
bad
fuck?
at all for
Who pays
going
child support a week? Nobody pays
It's not
child
bad
support
at
a
all
week.
for
My
flying.
cousin
out there
does. His comes out of his check every week.
fighting the fuck
No,
out
it doesn't.
Well,
I have to pay her. I have to pay her
That's
out
different.
from
That's
my
because he
account.
didn't pay it before.
It's not court ordered. Is it court ordered up there?
Oh,
His is like court ordered. It comes out for both of us.
So mine's court ordered, but like
Oh.
it doesn't come out of your check unless you don't pay. I've never not paid.
No, that's how it works. 'Cause it's easier that way. So
Vodka has honor and pays his child support, where High Blind Mike's friend doesn't.
no,
So they have
My
to
cousin, and he has no choice. It comes right out of his check.
That's what they
Yeah,
do.
he probably didn't pay and had to go to jail, or at least that's what happens here.
Maybe.
If you don't, bro, you know what's crazy here is if you don't pay your child support here more than like 2 or 3 months.
Yo, you go to jail and then you have to continue paying it while you're in jail.
And then your bond and then your bond is U.S. currency. You can't get a bail bond.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's the most backward shit in the world, dude.
You
Like,
can't get out of jail unless a judge says you can get out of jail, because eventually you will go to court and they'll be like, all right, he can't pay this bond because he has no fucking money, so they'll let you out. But if you go there for child support, they put it in U.S. currency here. It's fucking crazy.
So Vodka, speaking about things like that, do you have a book of J's? He's asking for his book back.
What?
I don't know what that means. He said,
I knew Vodka
Send me
would
the
be
book
around
fair
in the
fight.
same circles. Yeah.
Send me the
Jay
book
and
back.
Vodka would be a fair fight.
Rent soldier, fuck. My money's on
Mike,
Vodka.
I would
I
destroy
don't know.
you.
Jay's 0 for
It'd
1
be
against
embarrassing for
servicemen
Are
already.
you sure about that though?
Yeah, buddy, I'm sure about it.
What's that based on?
Wow, he called Vodka a
What
rent a
is
soldier
yours
fuck.
based on? You're the one that's saying you're
I'm a
gonna beat
foot
my ass.
taller than you. That's what it's based on.
You're 6'10". I'm 5'10".
Ari, I thought you were 5'5" for some reason.
Why?
I can speak
I
from
could have swore
experience.
you said that
HBM is
one
not
time.
a small person.
No, I mean wouldn't consider 5'10" tall. I'm just saying, like you said, you're a foot taller than me. You're 6'10".
He is.
I genuinely thought for some reason I thought you were like 5'4". I swear.
It might be. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those. This is another one of these jokes things. Nice joke.
No,
nice joke.
that's why I said
Fuck
it.
is getting upset.
Well,
All right,
I
so
just
You have small guy energy.
Wait,
based on the fact that I don't like you and I don't get jokes and I'm a fucking
No, because you have a
loser.
squeaky voice, and usually people with squeaky voices are small.
I get a squeaky voice when I yell and when I'm like
Or
joking
just when you
around.
talk in general.
Whatever. How about Mike? If you really want to fight, we can. I don't give a fuck.
I just want to hang
Like
out with
I
you.
will. We can.
I
We
need a
can
piece
meet
of his
up.
ass too.
We can meet up and do it. I don't give a fuck.
I
You wanna
think
check
you
my likes
gotta.
first?
I think you gotta deal with Jay first. He seems to be having.
No,
a hit
High
on
Blind
you.
Mike's the one that
can
wants
put
to
on,
fucking. High Blind Mike's the one that's coming at me saying he wants to fight like
You can put on
like
a
a
rough
fucking
and rowdy.
12-year-old. You
We got
Fight your
get
ear
to
off like
come,
Tyson.
you get to come to North Carolina and fight me, you little fucking pussy.
We can have
I
Sneaks
have no
versus
reason to be in
Dale.
North Carolina.
I have no reason to be up there. You're the one who wants to
You
fight
just
me.
said you might come up here.
I might come up there for a show.
Okay, so
John,
that means you might be here,
come up
stupid.
fight
That's why I
John?
said it.
Okay, I guess I didn't think about it like
We got a
that.
pretty good first card.
Yeah, it is a good first card. Jay versus a job.
How about
Vodka
this,
versus
HBM?
HBM.
We'll sign up for Rough and
Vodka
Rowdy. How about that?
HBM. Sneaks versus
And
Dale.
we'll
in the
make a
main event.
$5,000 side bet. We'll sign up for Rough and
Why don't
Rowdy.
we just do it off camera?
No, let's do it on camera. I want to
I mean, off
embarrass
Rough and
you in
Rowdy
front of
camera.
everybody.
I
That's
want
what
the
you wanna do,
exclusive
we'll do
rights.
We
to
can
this
actually
fight.
do that. There's a website
Fuck
to
Rough
do
and
it.
Rowdy. I want this on the 420 show. Thank you.
You can
Live
watch it on
feed.
this. You're not gonna get.
No, I'd rather be on Rough and Rowdy with GV sponsored gloves.
All right, yeah, that actually would
I'd
work.
wear GVE everything. Well, I don't know if John and BA would
I
sponsor
think the
me. They might
GVE
sponsor.
jock might be a little small.
They might
for most.
sponsor High Blind Mike.
I think we'd sponsor
There's no
both.
way that you're only making $2 a shirt. That's bullshit too, by the way.
It was an overestimation. If you want to see it, I can show you every shirt we sold.
Show the
Trying to
numbers,
kill a
John.
fucking
Release the
Puffco.
numbers.
Open the books.
I was always wondering if John would
Open the
ever release
books.
the
I've
t-shirt numbers.
done this hundreds of times at shows. Thank you for paying attention, everyone.
Okay, John. Jesus Christ.
We have
take
made a
joke.
total.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
We have made a total since day one of selling shirts, a total profit of $109.
And Willie G already spent it all.
I haven't seen my quarter yet. My 25 cents, John. I haven't seen it yet. Where is it?
All right, so let's do this.
$109.
Gonna be a lot of shirts.
All right, well, our
For
biggest
you to make a
seller-
profit of that, that's
our
probably
biggest
like
seller
40
is the GVE pirate shirt.
I bought one.
We make. Let's see page. No.
Well, most startup companies lose money in the first 5 years.
Cooking the books with John.
Smart.
Amen. Amen.
Here it is.
Brian.
Here it is. All right, share screen. Share screen. Because I don't want to scroll to it until you guys are seeing it.
I'm not seeing it yet.
All right, there it is. No, there's
No,
not.
can't see anything.
There it is. There it
There
is.
we go.
Okay. We make $3.54 on our highest one.
What about the lowest?
That's our highest seller.
And it's
Nice.
new.
All right.
It's a great shirt, by the way.
That is a nice shirt. That's
Wow, April was hot. Well, you know what it is? We never hit
All right,
phase two
let's
of an
see the
ad
promo
campaign.
shirt.
So you charge $7 more, and we got to sell 50 of them. That's way
I
easier.
bought the one with Jay on it. I think that one's pretty funny. That's
a
funny.
great one.
All right, here we go. This one. $1.65 each.
Wow, Carano's face is worth that much, eh?
What about the Mayhem shirt? What do
This
we make on
website
that?
that makes it sounds like they suck, dude. How
Yeah, that's the one I have is the Mayhem.
Well, no,
I like that.
I put the price as low as I possibly can. They don't let you make less than $1.36.
But we're trying to make more. We're trying to get Killer or Puffco. We need
All right, here's
$500.
the Mayhem shirt. We made
$7.16.
$7.16 off it total.
Big
One
bucks.
item sold.
Profits were $9.18 each. So I try to make Chris as much money as possible.
I appreciate it.
So
I
is
want
it
to put that. I want to
16
go
cents.
on record putting that
Wait,
money
hold
into
up,
the Killer
on fire.
Puffco
Hold up,
fund.
on fire. How is it $9 each shirt? and we only made $7. Oh no! Stop! It's because somebody bought it recently. Yeah, May 21st. I bought one for what's
Simon.
So you bought.
So
you
is that
didn't
one
make
one
a
for
profit.
Simon?
Unbelievable.
Well, I think we need to
of that.
we need to keep retweeting the link tree. We got to get some numbers going.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be a T-shirt company.
I am very jealous that Simon got free
I just
shirt.
try to make the price as low as I can.
Jealous, no. And appalled, yes.
Blind Mike does not believe Simon deserved a shirt.
No. Doesn't deserve 3.
I only got him 2.
I just can't wait till when he gets picked up by the cops. It'll be great.
Oh, he'll definitely be calling for fucking bail money.
We're
You can't
due
arrest
for
me. We are GVE.
We're due for a good GoFundMe. We truly are.
We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah. Might need to bring Munchkin around. Get him.
I mean, that was a hell of a scam. And without even realizing it, we've gone over our contracted time. We can stay on. We have permission from the big boss.
I will say this: I'd probably buy a shirt of Sneaks' Photoshop of Gig on a skunk.
Oh, Gig the skunk.
I'd probably buy those.
Now, Gig, I think, hates me because Sneakers is mad at Gig, so I don't want to fucking.
I hate getting stuck in the middle of those
I'm
things.
scared. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm scared. Gig's my friend.
That's
actually scary. It's being a good friend.
Pictures. I couldn't figure out what the hell it was about. What, like, was there something that set him off? It's just...
Who, Sneakers?
No, I know everything sets him off.
Sneaks learned Photoshop for 2 seconds. He was mad at Gig for a second, so he decided to do that.
It's one of those things. Sneaks chirps people, and that's how he chose to chirp Gig.
That was
and
very
Gig took it
funny when
personal.
Sneaks learned Photoshop for like a day, and then just did that for 3 days on Twitter.
He does.
Jay, I'll send you a link if you drink everything that's under your parents' kitchen sink.
I sign off on that deal.
Jay, what book are you talking about, buddy? You haven't sent me a book. You don't know my address.
I bet you he does.
No, I purposely said the wrong address every time I said it on here.
Jay's killing skunks in the backyard. That sounds great.
So maybe Jay sent the book to the wrong address and somebody kept it.
That
would be actually funny.
I would like that.
I'm surprised Simon didn't get his shirt yet. Oh no, that's because the campaigns aren't ended. Never mind.
I'm sure we'll get an update every day. There's a Simon video, and he's
I love that he
gone
tags
back.
TV in every video.
Yeah. Well, he missed it one day, and people were speculating that.
Well,
he
what's
was
great about it? What's great about it is when I go to search for GVE things, when I need like clips or something, like he just floods the hashtag with just his shit.
Dude, I wish. I was gonna say pull a Jeff Nadeau's new thirst trap. It's so funny. It's so funny.
His haircut is the best thing in the world.
Dude,
like I swear, Pennsylvania is not that Amish. That's his hair.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
He's wearing a Puma Ferrari Q-Zip, and he's got the fucking. He lined himself up.
Like Montante makes more sense than fucking humans breathing air.
Is he hanging out with Montante this weekend?
Probably. Who fucking knows?
That would be a crew, eh? Montante, Daver, and fucking
Jesus Christ.
Nadeau.
Did you guys hear Montante's call into Kirk this week?
Yeah, we
it was
talked
bad.
to him the other day on a meeting of the minds. And
I missed it.
I left that episode. How he called. I don't think I heard his call.
Yeah, he called. It was fucking bad.
And then he comes in making fun of Jay's call, which was great.
Yeah.
No, Jay's call was terrible.
Jay's call was great, dude.
It was very good. Come on, Billy. You're just mad. You don't like Jay.
Like it's if your call that's an ideal call.
That's a pretty good call for Jay. How about you say that?
Yeah, that was a good call for Jay.
It was a good fucking call. You fucking hate.
I
don't
remember.
remember.
The call.
When
the problem
what day was it?
He was the one that asked if Tiger Woods swings a club with his dick. That's
Oh yeah.
No, he asked if Tiger Woods hit more balls. He asked if Tiger Woods has hit more balls with a club or his dick. That's why.
Golf trivia. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
Better.
phrased it as golf trivia.
You just hate Jay so much you can't even appreciate a good
He's
call.
blinded by the dark side, dude. Don't let him fucking fool you.
I bet you thought Montante's call was good,
Yeah,
which
he's
was fucking
"Montante,
horrible.
hysterical.
God, it's fucking embarrassing.
Can't
that
wait
call.
for Sneak's next call.
Would it be better than Jay's?
Yeah. All right.
Well, generally speaking, that would be true, but
This Jay is a great caller. I'm not going to sit here and lie. This is one of the best callers.
This Jay call was good. I laughed when I heard it because it was very out of the blue.
It didn't have the normal 6 days of build-up.
Yeah, which is what Montante's call had this time.
Yeah.
Fucking 15 years of build-up into a joke that sucked.
Off the cuff shoe killer. Yeah, wow. Jay was
Let me see. I
fucking.
think
Okay, all right, Jay, you're gonna ruin this with your fucking comments, Jay. Off the cuff, dude, killer. Okay, yeah, we don't believe that you just thought of that off the top of your head.
Did I do this right?
Greatest ever do it, Jay. I apologize.
Jay wrote it down.
Greatest ever do it.
Jay wrote it down on a legal pad and read it.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. My bad. I don't know talents. That's fair. That's fair.
Jay, of course,
I
Jay's in here like, ooh, they're talking about me.
The best call to ever happen in Jay's house was the one to his dad.
If you got him topless in Rough and Rowdy fighting a meth head,
yeah, that's
the most important part of the Montante call.
That's the only part of that was like you get a chuckle.
I have the whole call, but I only brought that clip.
The fact Jay gets through all the time just proves to me the fact that the call lines are not that as busy as people say.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, well, it's very easy to call when everybody else is at work.
That's a good point. You heard
the cat's going crazy in the back.
There's like 5 unemployed guys that can get through on the regular.
Hey, I usually can get through, and I'm not unemployed.
Yeah, when I did my
but you don't work mornings either.
Well, when I did my Zodiac Killer one, I was working.
I heard your call was horrible.
My Zodiac one, that was bad. That was bad. The Zodiac one was bad.
The funny thing is, like, I listened to that episode all the way through and didn't even know it was you.
Well, that means I did a good voice, at least.
That's true. That's a good point.
Or it was just so unentertaining, I just phased out. That's
because I remember you listened to it later and you laughed at it. Maybe you're just laughing at me, but I'll take a laugh, bro. That's fine for me.
See, John, can you look at Jay's comments? Like,
which comments?
Jay's just like talking, like
off the cuff. I was on hold for like 20 minutes. Heard the beep and I forgot I was on.
Yeah.
Now we're going to play by play of the greatest call of all time.
The last 15 comments are Jay.
They better turn the beep They better like change what the beep is if Jay forgot what.
I mean, Vodka, don't exaggerate. It's the last 13 comments.
Sorry, that's my bad.
3 more, dude.
I can't wait for more behind the music of this call that Jay had.
Yeah, 30 for 30 on it's gonna be great.
Killer, check the
Biodude having his phone on speaker is cracking me up.
Yeah, I just saw that, Pat. That's fucking wild.
What?
What?
What did I do?
Nothing.
You haven't the sound how you did.
Biodude, where's your nephew buried?
He's not buried anywhere.
Probably over at Jay's house getting jerked off.
He's been coming home for He's been coming home for 2 hours, Biodude. When you first shut on,
pussy.
I said he was driving the girls around. I don't know when he's going to be back. He's just
let's do a live tape. Do a live call. Let's see where he's at.
I don't call him. I've never called. I don't think I've ever called him.
You gotta call him and tell him to wear a condom.
I text him. Oh, and trust me, no, he just.
Fuck that.
Wear a condom.
I'll text him and tell him that.
Tell him to go anal.
Don't take the condom off.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't be a fucking pussy.
You can't get abortions anymore.
Yeah, abortions
are they illegal already?
No.
No more stories tonight.
Maybe next week or at some other time.
Yeah, we don't beat a fucking story into the ground, Jay.
We let stories happen
Do
organically.
we need to give Jay the link so he can come on and tell
the
the mud? So Jay can come on and tell the mud growth story, or what? Well, might as well bring out all the stops with Jay tonight, since he's the best caller into KMS.
The history.
This motherfucker wrote out Badum Tisk. Motherfucker wrote Badum Tisk. Badum Tisk. Wow.
I'm eating ice cream right now, bitch. Don't kill my fucking vibe.
Don't kill my vibes.
Oh, now I want ice cream. Fuck.
What kind, John? What kind?
This is ice cream from a place that I put into a container of my own to save for the next day, like a little trash human. So much shit on this.
How many balls are you giving that ice cream?
Oh, it's my 10 out of 10. Or balls 5.
Yeah,
5 balls.
Wow.
Okay, no rookie score.
Yeah, it's my go-to ice cream.
Oh, Ford Ranger. Oh, Jay's gonna do it in the comments. He's gonna relive the mud grove story. You know what, Jay? The greatest thing you could ever do is call in to Kirk and tell him the mud.
Oh, the greatest thing Jay ever did was spell this right.
But yeah, the shtick is dead now, eh?
All right, but gets done right. How's that even possible?
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a weed at the end.
We do it all the time. We'd figure it out.
Okay, Pat. When the Hurricanes lose this game, you're gonna bet on them on Friday, the next game, right? Game 7.
No.
Oh, did you guys talk about the Hit the Rice Bucket show account?
Oh, we didn't talk about the show account.
Bach is so upset about it.
Well, I wasn't upset about it. I was upset when you were like being a dick about it.
Yeah, he was so upset.
Well, I don't understand why you're like you're
like,
a dick
don't you
about
like
things
it? I'm like, it's because
don't matter.
It's my fucking feelings. How about that?
So what happened? I missed this. So Vodka made a show account for the Rice Bucket Show, and
I asked Pat. Me and Pat talked, and I was like, "Do you think I should make a account?" He's
I knew
like, "Yeah."
you would throw Pat right under
Absolutely.
the bus here.
It's
I'm not
420
throwing him
someone
under
has
the
a show
bus.
account,
He's
so you
the
should-
other co-host.
He asked, and I said, "Sure, why not?"
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I assume Willie G built the account, right?
No, I made it.
Okay.
That account was made before the shirt.
Vaughn, it's a great account. You fucking know how to
I don't
grow.
hate your account. I'm just saying we don't need another useless fucking show account out here.
It's not
Well, hey,
useless.
I take exception to that.
It's got traction.
It probably doesn't have traction. It's never gonna have traction. It's what's the fucking matter?
No, like
gonna get
Chris and
stoned
them
by
use it for
Barstool
good
with it.
things. They do like that. What's that thing you do with the?
We haven't used it for anything,
hashtag?
John. So you're just being a fucking weirdo about it.
How
Stop
about
being
you stop being
upset.
so soft about
It's
this and
embarrassing.
fucking
It's
feel my
embarrassing that you
feelings?
messaged me about it. Like, grow up, you fucking Peter Pan loser.
Wow.
Yeah, why don't you go listen to a
Message ask them
highlight
to
tape
make
of
it.
all Jay's calls, John?
You asked somebody to make it. Like,
No, I
it's
didn't. I
good.
made it. What are you talking
You
about?
asked somebody if you should make it. Like two
Well,
little.
he's the other
fucking
guy on the
stooges.
show.
Should
It's
we
the
make-
other. It's the other fucking co-host person. Like, it's me and Pat.
That's how other shows run, John. Just don't be jealous.
Or a partnership.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that weird. You can laugh at it if you want.
I don't think it's weird at all,
not
Vodka.
that
I'm
weird.
team Vodka on this issue.
I'm
Team
not
Vodka.
saying
And
it's
the
that
first one,
weird
you made the 421.
You don't think it's that weird, but you went out of your way to be like, this is
because
like,
I had a tweet earlier in the day that I made a video about making fun of Menners having a show account, and you guys went and made a show account that.
Do you think, do you think we have you on notifications, you fucking dork? How am I supposed
I
to know that?
guarantee you there are some people in this chat that have me on notifications.
Oh, well, I definitely don't, so I didn't know what the fuck you were
Vodka
talking
for
about.
sure does.
Yeah,
I don't have any.
100% has my like notifications on.
No,
Vodka's got my
whatever
likes
it
on
is.
notifications.
See, he's so upset about it.
Vodka's still got all the
John's
Vodka's still
like-
got all the chat
Well, it's
notifications.
because I think
on.
John's like a friend, and he's just a fucking dork loser.
John's
Every
a
time he
snake.
can
Guys
be.
are gonna- I think
Every
that's-
time he
yeah.
can be.
John's a
every
snake.
time-
You didn't know that?
Dork loser. He said.
Fucking every time you can.
Come on,
be a
Buck.
loser,
Tell him
you
his
do it.
boat's not real. Tell him his boat's not real.
Tell him he's never going to make it to Italy. He's never going to Italy.
You'll never leave America. You'll never.
You don't even
Your
have
lad-
a passport.
Can you
Your
be
lad
friends
lost
with somebody
forever.
you've never met before?
Buck, are you crying right now?
No, John makes me so mad sometimes.
I
Like
know.
when you think he's your friend, he's just not. He's just a
Yeah, I know.
shit.
Yes, I am.
You're not my friend, John. You are a
don't have the
piece of
same
shit. You're
feelings
a
as
piece
you
of shit.
sometimes.
You're
People
a
have a
piece
problem
of
with
shit.
that.
You're
Not
a
a
piece of
sheep.
shit. You're a piece of shit.
People are like, John's a big pussy. It's like, no, I actually have my own fucking feelings.
Yeah, but then you go behind everybody's back, or you go to them and tell them you like them, and then go behind their back, and then fucking tell them that you like that you don't like them. You're a piece of shit. You are.
Your
You're a
boat has
fucking
your
loser.
boat has no motor. Your boat has no motor.
How would
We
we
gotta
know?
put some lipstick on this pig.
I'm fine with that. Put some lipstick on me. I'm fine with that.
I wasn't calling you the pig.
I don't think with reference to you in general.
I don't
Want
give
to
a
wear-
fuck. Fuck
want to wear a dress?
I hope this account is the best Twitter account ever.
Shut up.
Period.
It's getting a lot of publicity.
It was simply making fun of.
Why are you doing this? He's
show
gonna
account.
shut it
That's-
down, John. You know you're gonna shame him into shutting it down.
I currently have my only Twitter account.
I don't believe
my only Twitter account.
You're a
is-
fucking liar. You're a deceptive fucking liar. That's what I think.
You're just confused and upset.
You're a piece
Vodka,
of shit.
is this the worst thing that's happened to you in a relationship since your wife?
Wow.
I'm a bad friend.
Wow.
That was the meanest thing ever.
Just wow.
It's a fair question. Vodka seems very upset.
He is very upset. That's true.
Why? What happened?
Shut up, HBM.
I just want to know what happened.
Sign up for Rough and Rowdy, then you can talk to me.
Oh, fuck.
Was it like a Steve from Providence thing, or?
Shut up!
You have to get all hot about it.
I assume it was like an Adolf from Amesbury.
Yeah, he didn't go with the and he didn't go with the boat when he went with Johnny Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, there you go, Johnny
There's only
Pinocchio.
so many channels people could go. Next is gonna say I have scoliosis.
I don't know what boat you're talking about. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this you're talking about here.
John's boat? John's got a yacht.
I don't.
What do you got?
I know that's not
Did you, did you see my tweet today? Anyone know what the Wilbur?
I know where John works. I know he doesn't make enough money to have a boat.
I make good money.
He sold.
Yeah, you don't have enough to have a boat.
I
That sounds
own
like
a
a
boat.
threat. I know where John works.
I don't
Wow.
believe you.
I do own.
Why
a
is he
boat.
attacking your finances?
Yeah, why are you attacking my
I
finances?
don't know. Vodka's been
He's
attacking
talking
his
about your
finances
money.
all-
In
I'm
front of
on
you.
your resume.
Why are you guys surprised that I attack everything you say to me? I'm a sensitive little pussy. You attack me, I'll attack you back. Shut up. Get it together, you fucking
John,
losers.
he's talking about your money in front of people. Are you gonna?
Oh
stand
yeah,
for that?
yeah.
I wish I had that clip right now.
What
I
are you
don't
gonna
have
do
it.
It'd be
about it,
worse
John?
if he
What are
was
you gonna do
doing it
about
and
it?
then
You
saying-
sign up for Rough and Rowdy too.
The whole card's just gonna be vodka grudge matches.
I just keep coming out. I lose every fight, but I just keep coming out and get knocked out.
I need Sneaks
He's
to do
got
a
heart.
Photoshop of that fight with Vodka's face on the big guy, and then John and HBM on the other two guys.
Yeah, John and HBM will be a tag team. I'll just be there by myself. They just keep knocking me out.
I
The
mean,
refs,
I'm
the
not
refs
teaming
are
up with some guy who can't charge the right price for T-shirts.
That's a good thing. True story.
Fuck, dude. the fuck?
No,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing-
yeah.
What-
Who's
killing me
sensitive
the
now,
puffball. I'm sick of
pussy?
this
Actually,
shit.
my underpaying job that Pocket says I have, I run a T-shirt. Fucking.
I'm not saying you're
broke
underpaid. I'm
ass
saying you
asshole.
don't have a fucking boat. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I do have a boat.
John's been to Italy 4 times this year. You guys don't even
Yeah,
know.
dude. I
That's
go
cool
into
that
John's
your
in Italy right
that's
now.
cool
not
that your
even
grandparents
June
left you a boat. That's cool.
I
Your
go to a
grandparents left you a
different
boat.
region in the summer, the spring, the fall.
No, your grandparents left you a boat. Got it.
Yeah, John goes quarterly to Italy.
According to Sneaks, his
Meet the
uncle bought a
CEO
boat,
or
and John
something.
took a picture next to it.
It's sad. People are sad.
John's the reason Jay doesn't have to
I
go back to
ru-
work. He pays
I
for
ruined the
everything.
show. I ruined the show. You guys were vibing, and I ruined it. That's what
No, this
You
is
made the
better.
show better.
No, I would
This
say,
is-
I would
we're,
say
we're
you did
done the show. This is extra
I
time.
would say you did pretty good.
It's not overtime. It's extra time. Where
Well,
when
no,
you came in
for-
here,
this
when you
is-
came
but
in here,
for-
the Goosebumps was great. This great.
No, but
the
420
show count,
somewhere
totally.
isn't supposed to be like this, right?
Show
Like this
count
is
is
like
great.
This is like
It's called
attack.
mixing it up. It's all good.
We're in free for all mode now.
Yo, without
We're
jokes.
mixing it up. Biodude, we're not getting off till your nephew shows up home.
Yeah, you're fucked now.
I got nothing else going on. My youngest one and my wife are in Buffalo, so
who's that kid running around?
that's my son. I have my
the one that's trapped in the basement.
That's my favorite.
That's the neighbor's kid.
That's my favorite kid from the neighborhood.
That's the kid that puts the lotion on its skin.
No, Jay, they just had me on so that I can sit here and you
I
can.
think that joke's done.
All right, John. Jesus.
No,
Christ,
I know this is bad timing.
Sorry, you don't have a boat. Jesus Christ. Fucking mother of God, dude. You don't have to be like that. Say a joke. Guys got fucking.
Oh, my bad, dude. I can't say a fucking Silence of the Lambs.
Soccer sucks. I just want to say that out loud. If you want to watch a boring sport, watch baseball.
Okay, let me just summarize this.
Shut up, John. I hate.
John, the floor is yours.
Everything about
John,
it.
can you recap the fight?
Which fight?
This
Me and
one.
Baka? So it started off by him coming in and yelling at somebody.
came in hot.
Made, a show
High
account.
Blind Mike was yelling at me.
Yeah,
You came in hot.
you did come in.
You
hot.
gave me the link. I wasn't gonna come in.
I didn't tell you to come in hot. I just gave you the link to join the show.
He didn't
Everyone
come
wanted
in
you on.
hot.
We're
That's
all
just-
your
he
friends,
just-
and
This
we're all
is
friends here. and
this is
you come in hot.
revisionist history. This is revisionist history. It's everybody against me except HTP. He won't say a fucking word.
I mean,
I think it was hilarious.
Thank you, Biodude. I got one guy on my side. I don't know if it's positive or negative.
We all just said that we're happy and you did a good job and made it better.
Shut up, HTM.
Yeah, like
I
how,
hate
how many
you.
fucking
And also,
cats
hit
on
the
the
post
back
of the
you
vibes
need?
guy. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Hit the post is a true producer. He doesn't fucking overstep his boundaries.
Thank you.
That's a good point.
I want it known. I didn't ask for the link. It was given.
I gave you the link.
No, you were in my
Oh,
DMs
God, I
begging
had to
for
make
the
you
link.
click it.
No.
Well, HBM, you're not gonna sit here and talk shit about me and me not be able to come
Oh,
on.
I sure am, fella.
Well, I just came on here and I'll fuck you up in real life. Sign up for Rough and Rowdy.
No, we're gonna do it in person.
Rough
I'm not
and
going to
Rowdy.
West
No,
Virginia.
I want it on Rough and Rowdy so it's fucking live to 50,000 people.
We'll just have people there. We don't have to go to West Virginia.
Yeah, no, it'll be in West
At the
Virginia.
Wilbur.
I'm not
Oh,
the
there you
Wilbur.
go.
Yes, that's close to me.
Yeah, there we go. On Menners and the Minifans, you guys can duke it out.
Oh, I can't wait to smack Manners this summer. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him too.
It's a nephew home?
But I think I'm gonna let you guys go.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, that nephew is
sit there
dead.
and like it.
No, you said you
Come on.
have nothing else to do.
I
is
have
what you
nothing
said.
else to do.
Sad.
He's got porn to watch, guys. Come on, he's got porn to watch.
Thanks for coming on.
All right. It does sound like you got some stuff going on.
But we lose. Someone just left. Someone just dropped off.
Wasn't me.
It's killer.
It's killer.
Killer left. That fucking pussy.
He's the Irish goodbye king.
He is. He is.
Well, I'm pretty good at that too.
Bio, you got to go. I can tell.
I
you
was
wanna
actually
go.
just explaining the Irish exit to my son this morning. I used to do it. Well, I stopped drinking like 7 years ago. But
Same.
Oh,
So
dude,
did I. So
you
did I.
ditching the family?
Speaking of the thing that he said, I didn't hear him talk about it at all. I didn't hear him.
Yo, you gotta get some headphones, my friend.
go take a shower, please.
Go take
Uh-oh.
a shower. Go take a shower. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh no, it's ma'am. Jay.
Extra time means mayhem.
Are you leaving, Biodude?
I was
So
just
soon?
about to get out of it. My son wants to be part of the show. And he's been really good for 2 hours, so.
Why don't
Well, I
you
mean,
go
if
feed
you're gonna
him
bring
or
your son
something?
on
Why
with
don't
Jason,
you?
just
Why don't you go
be
shove
aware.
a book in his face or something?
I wish I
Why
could
don't you
get
go
him
to
read.
bed? It's 10:30 at night.
Hit him with a
Well,
book.
it's a weekend, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
like
it's a weekend. I let London stay up to like 11.
You ever
This is how
hear
it
of
starts.
what's that stuff they give kids when they're little?
Jay.
Which one that you give kids or that the normal people give kids?
Yeah, if it was you, it'd be your dick, Jay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jay, is that what your parents did? They shoved a book in your face.
No, they took it away.
Yeah.
I would take Sports Illustrated and a radio to my bedroom. So either way,
Why both? That's weird.
Was this 1960?
because the
Yeah.
radio,
The fucking 40s.
Joe Castiglione's voice extends the pleasure.
oh God.
beard.
Nobody can make you last longer for sure.
It was awesome. And then you get that one good like Newport ad with the bikini girl, and you're good. You're golden. You know, the old Sports Illustrated ads were the greatest.
Long live Newports.
I remember the cigarette ads, man. They always had the pretty girl.
It was VH1 and MTV from like 11 o'clock.
TV
until
wise.
About yeah.
No, you'd have the
weekend
two-
after
That's all I had.
Oh, I'm
Like
sorry.
Biodude, from 2 to 3 a.m. on like MTV Jams, you'd get the naked videos where they'd
yeah,
have.
well, I
the
never got
titties on.
that, but that's like until
If you got him topless and Rough and Rowdy fighting a man.
MTV Uncut. I remember that.
I remember Cinemax After Dark.
Oh yeah. So what was that woman's name? Oh,
Emmanuel?
It wasn't Shannon Tweed, was it?
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
And the one with Rebecca De Mornay.
That was the babysitter or something like that. Sleeping.
No, she was the one in jail, the women's prison.
Rebecca De Mornay, like, yeah.
Those were the first like porn actresses I googled, like all the ones in those movies, and
that's
then
not
I
really
expanded
porn.
from there. Yeah, but I
Simulated
didn't really
sex.
know. I didn't know porn yet. You know what I mean? Like
you gooped.
that was a time where porn was weird because we were only breaking into the good like HD video, and the only way you were gonna get that is on HBO.
Or you could have HBM steal you a porno magazine from the corner store.
But you're not. I mean, the video factor was key.
I'm not
Chris.
stealing
Like,
a porno magazine. I'm 30 years old.
have anybody?
No, but you used to. That was the story you told.
Has anyone watched?
Oh,
the
my
DVD?
apologies.
I've never seen a porn DVD. I've like seen them physically. I've never watched them.
Oh, sure, I have.
I had a box of VHS tapes. Like I had a box this big of VHS tapes I carry around. I left them. I left. I still remember. I wish I could find. I mean, I wish I could find those films.
Oh my God, Miss
I
Topless.
oftentimes had to hide porno from whatever girl I was seeing.
Pat, you don't have any laying around?
Oh no, I don't even.
No, actually, I do because when me and my wife were buying marital,
You and your wife made a video?
Eve, they sent us some DVDs.
Release the video.
Yo, let me get that video. I want to watch it.
I do too.
Was that from the honeymoon, Pat?
No, we did not make a video ourselves. I'm saying they sent us videos when we ordered shit from them.
Is this from the first marriage? Are you like on a horse or something?
No.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
He's not
first,
aware
those
that the
first set of
resort
titties.
made a video.
Were you guys were you doing Django? Is this a Django reenactment?
No.
Wait,
was Pat in blackface for the video?
No.
He was the blackface.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm out of here, guys.
He
This
had
has
a
been a
penis
lot of
extension.
fun.
Yeah, but
Later, Biodude.
I don't blame you for not wanting to stick around for blackface. Could talk.
It's Race Relations Week.
You guys are fucked.
So just to
Blackface
clean
is
this
an
up
honor.
in extra time, Dr. Vodka, I don't need to like expand any details on our recent conversations, but you did under your breath whisper how poor I was when the $5,000 question came up, and I heard it. Not many other people did. Not many other people did. Yeah, yep.
I think people heard it, man.
He got real offended when I said he couldn't afford $5,000. Did you hear that?
Jay might be poor, but mentally, he's ahead like 50,000.
Maybe.
Jay's waiting on the inheritance. I don't blame him.
I have enough.
Oh, he probably does
right
got
now.
one coming, the piece of shit.
I have enough right now to go scare Manners for 2 or 3 months, if I needed to.
I think I would. I would subscribe to that Patreon. Jay in Australia, I would subscribe to that Patreon.
Here, Chris, this is what I'll say before we ruin everything tonight because we've already done that. I can go west and go scare Sheldon, or I can go far west and scare Manners.
Why don't you go to the Far East?
Yeah, is that Far East? It's like the same thing. Because I don't really care about Kim Jong-un. He's an asshole.
I was thinking Japan.
Who's Japanese in this crew?
No.
That's fine.
I just want you to be somewhere you don't know anyone, so you could live to tape everyone.
Japan would be a dream come true. I've always wanted to go there.
I could see you buying used panties out of the vending machine.
I do have a really fucking to type of women. We don't talk about these ladies enough, especially on this show. I know that emo has gotten a lot of shout outs, especially from Cameo Blind Mike and his appearances. The geisha aspect doesn't get enough respect.
Geisha?
Yeah.
I'm not into the foot binding.
Aside from that, the kimono, the puffy, the makeup powder face.
They got hairy pussies.
Did we lose vodka when we brought up Japanese? What does he have against Japanese women?
So he's racist. He's in the KKK. Like, it just makes sense.
I mean, he might be.
He showed me his ticket. Whatever.
They have tickets to the KKK?
Yeah, he's got one to the next event.
I am out of touch with the KKK, proudly.
I have seen a real life hood, the one in the museum, but that's about it.
A real life KKK ticket?
There's a Black History Museum, and they have one. No, the hood.
Oh. Okay.
They have a Klan hoodie in a Black History Museum?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
What?
They're like, watch out for these guys.
I like it. You mentioned it. Who told you about the George Washington thing? I thought that was. I learned that like last week.
They've talked about it on Kirk like for the past 3 years.
That he.
There's a book about it. A book about an escaped slave that ran away. She ended up settling in New Hampshire. She was George Washington's slave. Him and Martha chased her to New Hampshire.
For his teeth?
No, that was somebody making a joke.
No, he really did.
No, that's true. He did that. That's why
slaves' teeth though.
In his pictures, his cheekbones are sticking out because of all the shit in his mouth made his fucking thing go up.
Hi, Blind Mike. He bought free people's teeth for like $3.
Well, he was a baller. He had money.
He had some serious mouth problems though.
Yo, that was the worst time to be on top too. They had nothing to do.
Yeah, that's true too. They were like, because they didn't want to work.
Killer, it's extra time and we were bored. The show's only going to go another couple minutes anyway.
Why isn't he here? That's why he was the one I wanted to talk to more than anybody.
And also, Jay doesn't Irish goodbye us. If you had stayed on, maybe Jay wouldn't be here.
You know who the king of Irish goodbyes is in the KMS world? And I know that he only did it. You know what? No, it's Red. Is that he came to the Minsell Mansion, he watched everybody do drugs, and then he left, Irish style.
It was a reconnaissance mission. He was trying to get dirt on it.
It's a very sketchy thing. You don't watch people do that many drugs and then just like bounce. You do your check fees and outsies.
When you see Red walk in, put the heroin away. I get it. We learned the lesson.
I think that Red feels like the next time he sees me, he has to be on his toes.
Because you're so tall?
What are you going to do to him?
Are you going to hug? Are you going to give him a massage like you did Craig?
You going to kick him in the shin?
Are you going to try to climb up him like a... I don't even know, like a what?
Like a Maui on a J? Yeah.
Sure, that works. I almost said like a monkey, and I thought it was Race Relations Week. I shouldn't go monkey.
Because they're black. I get it.
I didn't say that, but people oftentimes make that assumption.
We all come from the same thing.
Yeah, we all come from monkeys.
I agree.
We all come from fish.
That's what they say.
What do you mean we come from? What do we mean we come from fish? I never heard that one.
Oh yeah, we started in the ocean.
Read the theory of evolution.
What, like the sea foam thing?
Everyone's
the difference between us and other animals is we found mushrooms. That's all you got to know.
I wouldn't. You see, this is where we get, and we don't need to turn this into good versus evil. But it's
good.
Oh,
it's not just mushrooms, High by Mike. Even Chris, like even with weed, I took some pictures.
Hey Jay,
today.
before you go, why don't you fix your teeth before we even listen to anything you got to say? You gunk looking
fuck. I brushed all week. You can't do that.
Do they feel better?
You want credit for brushing for a week?
I don't really want to brush. I still don't want to do it.
Where are you still? Have you joined HEJEF and the lack of showers yet?
Which is worse? Which is worse? Not showering or not brushing your teeth?
The teeth, because the teeth can
I
actually
agree.
physically affect you.
I think that you got to understand the benefits of both. Like you guys really got to understand the idea of it. Like that you're
The
building
idea of
up.
showering?
Yeah, because you're building up oils that are naturally trying to like get out of you. One and two, they're trying to help
Wash
keep
your
things from
dirty
getting in you.
ass. You poop every single day. You
I
sweat every
We
day.
got 30 seconds,
Wash your
guys. Wrap up
dirty
your
ass.
thoughts.
I wash my ass in the shower. I usually make sure I take a shit then shower. Like I'm big with that.
Exactly. That's what you're
Yeah,
supposed
I'm
to
big
do.
with that. I'm big with that, but I'm not
Nothing
gonna
worse
make
than
it a
having to
big.
shit after.
Oh,
I
you feel
honestly,
like an asshole. You're like, I should have just waited.
15
there's a lot of
seconds.
times I don't want to like stand under the shower and wash my
10
body.
seconds.
It's just not my thing. Not my
Yeah,
thing.
you are a lazy piece of
5
shit.
seconds.
No,
Get
I
the
don't
last word.
smell. I don't smell naturally.
Yes, you do.
One.
You sure do.
They